to be ready. It's one of those kind of, I know it's been a while, but I still remember some things. I promise. I assure you, I know some things, just not many. Okay, my YouTube's finally allowed me to go live, so I'm gonna shut up for a second again. Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. It's me. Hi. I'm precisely what the cat dragged in. Hello. Hi. Oh my god, hi, that's me. So, where have I been? What have I been up to? I was visiting some friends who are, they live, Europeans are about to shit themselves when they hear this. It was a 6.5 hour car ride. So it was a long car ride for sure. Pretty much the, you know, if I was in Europe, that'd be going across multiple countries, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not exactly good at knowing distances or anything like that, but I'd imagine that's what everybody says, you know. My number one pet peeve is when someone who lives in the United Kingdom is like, also known as Britain, is like, oh, how come Americans never leave their country? I drive your entire country's distance as light work, okay? That shit is called a relaxing car ride. From the top to bottom of Germany. Damn, that's crazy. I feel like everybody in, well, maybe it's just people in the UK. People in the UK, dude, I saw this one TikTok where someone was like, ever since my parents moved 45 minutes away, I can never see them anymore. I don't think you liked them. Sorry. I don't want to be the one to break it to you. I think that you guys are actually at odds with each other. I don't know your whole life story. I'm gonna make it up right now. You guys hated each other. It's my right to make up your life story. So here we are. I know what you're thinking. Where is the rat? Surprise, surprise. Kept you waiting. I was gonna do that as my YouTube title, and then I remembered it's copyrighted, and I thought to myself, okay, probably not gonna run it as the YouTube title, although it would go hard. So what have I been up to while I was gone? Well, for one, brother, my voice is a little bit hoarse. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if it comes through at all. Maybe I sound a little bit more mature, a little bit more seasoned, as though I'm a veteran. I hope so. I hope it sounds nice at least. But so that it's because I talk so much, right? Oh my god, I haven't played a video game in so long. Jesus Christ. I've been outside actually doing things with people. I know that gamers in shambles can't believe that as an idea. Look, I've been there before, okay? Why would I want to go outside when Halo Reach has all the multiplayer I'd need in here? Look, I get that. Unfortunately, me and my friends are a little bit older now, so we're like, holy shit, there's real things, and instantly going into a challenge. Not just any challenge, this is Ultrahard, the hardest one in the entire video game. But the thing that you have to realize is, I looked myself in the mirror this morning and went, holy shit, you're still him. So I'm pretty much ready for anything at this point. Tomorrow, by the way, probably going to be a gigantic stream. Heard that they have fixed the servers and such not. What are you going to do about Persona? You had to cancel one of your Persona days because you were out of town, and there was genuinely no way you were driving for 6.5 hours. How the fuck could you? Well, okay, I wasn't. My friend picked me up. We carpooled. Sorry, we care about the environment. You might say, wow, you let him drive for 6.5 hours. You're a horrible friend. He drives stick shift. If I were to be driving it, we would not have made it home. I don't know how does it work? I don't know. You want me to work an extra stick in the middle, man? Fuck that. I don't know what any of that shit means. But yeah, so that's why there were also no shorts or anything like that. I've been out, man. I've been decommissioned. I've been playing golf and rock climbing with friends. You might say, oh my god, he hates the environment, he's playing golf. Let me make an addendum to that. I've been playing the fun version of golf, which is Top Golf. We were doing Top Golf. And if you don't know what Top Golf is, because it might be something that's only in the US, and it also, it might only be in the... Wait. Is my YouTube stream buffering? Hold on. Wait. Did you send that because it is buffering? Or are we chill? Oh, hold on. I need to make sure my YouTube stream is loading. Okay. Give me 1 second. Stream is healthy. Well, you know. Oh, I got to buffer for a second too. Weird. I don't know. Whatever. I just work here. I'm getting on and off buffering on stream. maybe watch like an extra 3 seconds behind. I think YouTube's just being weird. I say this as someone who has no clue what's going on. So have I watched the Fallout series? That's a great question. What are my thoughts on Fallout as a series? I feel like that's the all-important first question. I like the idea and concept behind Fallout. I know that that is not exactly a raving review from the start, but let me also make a further addendum from there. I really like the Fallout New Vegas. That one was so sick, and then I felt like none of the other Fallouts really captured the same magic I felt while I was playing New Vegas. And you might say it's because New Vegas was your first one. I don't think it was. I think I played Fallout 3, but something about the story I didn't like as much. No, I played it when I was a wee child. So okay, up or down, up or down, up or down. This is a question that weighs on the psyche. Is Salted Slices a top or a bottom? Well, that's a great question. Slice's stream is lagging. Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Up there. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it does look like. Oh, it is. Yeah. Let me check that. YouTube stream buffering. If the video keeps buffering by decreasing the playback quality, it's not. No, it's YouTube live stream buffering. Is YouTube buffering more than? Stop giving me people who are like, my normal internet can't keep up. That's not what matters right now. Okay, whatever. Hold on real quick. Let's check what the top item is. Isaac's Heart. I'm going to commit hate crimes. We're going to restart this run on Twitch. I should be live again on YouTube. I know I'm live again on YouTube. I just got a notification from my phone being like, you have just published a new YouTube video. Congratulations. So that's good. Let's see how the... Okay, great. The Twitch one is great. Oh, whoa. Okay, but hey, on the bright side, the YouTube stream should be running perfectly fine. He lied as naturally as he breathed. Speeve and other things we can say. Okay. Good shit, me. Yeah, I mean, let's just say that on my report card when they said really good at solving problems, they weren't lying, okay? They knew what they were talking about. Disclaimer, I don't remember what any of my report cards said. They might have said like an absolute menace to have in class. Really hoping next time we get an actual like ankle biter. So we're gonna restart the run we were on for Ultrahard and act like the current one we're on just doesn't exist. Did it have a bad item or something that makes me say that? No, it's just because like the stream's quality was dubious. So now that it's back, we'll just act as though, whoa, what the fuck, where's my rat, dude? Hey, rat, come home. Hey, come on. Wait, actually, why isn't my rat existing? Uh-huh. Where's the rat? That's what I'm wondering. What the fuck happened? It's like, yeah, we're capturing PNG Tuber Plus. No, you aren't. I'm gonna have to staunchly disagree with this one. Let's try one more time. Maybe it has to do with its hook rate. What the fuck is... Stream is dying? Don't tell me stream's dying on Twitch now. No, hold on. Let me listen to it. I'm wondering, what the fuck happened? Have you updated the program? I don't know. Look, man, I haven't done this shit in mere days, all right? The audio is lagging? Shit. Is it? Wait, can I get confirmation? Do we all agree on this? Oh shit. I should have never updated this shit. Capture specific window. It's probably just your mic. Okay. Okay. Wait, how would you be able to tell if my audio is lagging if there's no rat? Isn't that what we use to tell? Hold on. Professional streamer gets it right every time. Start this application and see what it does. Damn. Fine on my end, except for the missing rat. Okay. The audio is tripping randomly. Fuck. Spoopy Joseph, can I get a confirmation? Because right now it's 2 against 2, and I don't really want to pit people up against each other in a random pit match. Oh, he's here. Oh, I appear. And just like that, much like Icarus rising from the... Audio is sounding okay for me. And I can see the rat. Yes! This is the first time in ages I've seen the stream having problems. Well, it's because we pride ourselves on being professionals around here. I'm lying. I just be fibbing. Money equals power is completely understandable to get as... What? What the fuck? Am I high? How did I get here? Holy shit, what the fuck? I feel like I entered the nether after taking 2 steps. How am I fighting the boss? How did this happen? What the fuck? I just exited a treasure room. Time for another 20 hearts of Isaac. Please. I can't do it, man. I'm not strong enough. Me walking into the kitchen and seeing the dishes, man. I know I can't do this shit. I don't got that in me. Stream did pause a couple frames, but I did just launch League on my PC. I'm sorry to hear that. I think that's grounds for a mental illness diagnosis. All right, we're gonna die against Haunt because we don't deal any damage. Just kidding. Haha, made you think. Cool, Squeezy is normally an amazing item, because how the fuck did we enter the boss room? How did that happen? But like, dude, I also saw someone who was talking on TikTok and they were talking about mental illnesses and said, oh, here's 10 signs that you have this illness that's undiagnosed. And everyone in the comments was like, oh, I keep trying to get my doctor to diagnose me with it, but he keeps saying I don't have the symptoms, even though I know I do. And like, what's the name of that disease where you want to have diseases? Like, it's a mental thing where you have this desire to get diagnosed with things. I think that's got to be what it is. There's no shot that, like, I knew that I had, and some of them were like, here's a sign that you have a heart condition. Now, why is my TikTok For You page all about diseases? That's a really great question. I personally don't have the heart to look inward and find the, you know, answer to that. But there was another one that was talking about heart conditions. Someone was like, yeah, after I run, my heart skips a beat. And I'm like, yeah, brother, it's called fucking exercising. It does that. It generally runs a little bit faster after you've done something to stimulate it. All right, like, that's just no. I'm lucky struggling at work these days, but ARAM solves my problems. All right, therapy's down the hall and to the right. Dr. K is probably live. I bet you can hop in this chat. He'd love to talk it out with you. Around here, we do this thing called exclamation point Discord. I hate to break it to you, I'm not a groomer yet. Once the Salted Slices grooming arc starts, though, the Discord's gonna go crazy. It's gonna be nuts, man. Holy shit. There will be a special channel called, like, Baddies 6 and Under. I'm kidding. I've been out the game for a minute. I don't think that I'm allowed to say that on Twitch. I think that some people might not take that. I can make a Discord if y'all want. I don't know if I want one yet, because I don't know what I'd do. I don't think I'd ever be in it. I've got a Discord account that I use for streaming. I feel so bad if somebody who met me through streaming messages me on there, because I think I check it once. I check it like a business email. I check it once a week. If you message me something, there's a good chance on that account I will not be getting back. I'm USPS, man. It's got to go through the snail mail first, okay? You know, I also saw a billboard ad while I was driving for USPS. Anyways, I'll just die if that's okay with everybody. Why do you need that? Like, what does it... Am I gonna be driving and thinking to myself, oh shit, I do need to mail that package. Good thing there's a, you know, USPS ad here. There's also another one. There's so many injury law firm ads, and they always make me laugh so hard because they'll be like, injured? Call me. And there's a picture of a guy in a suit, and I'm like, why? Are you gonna make it worse? What are you gonna do? Like, you want me to... Are you saying if I hurt myself, you're the only person who can heal me? Are you perhaps a surgeon also? In addition to many other things? It's like, I don't know if anybody else gets these. I used Uber Eats a lot in my life. I'm not proud of it. It's who I am, though. Uber Eats and DoorDash, I've used them both a lot. And Uber Eats keeps trying to get me back on using both Uber and Uber Eats because I've used both of them in the past. So they send me emails that are like, hey, just so you know, next time you order Uber Eats, your next Uber ride is also gonna be cheaper. All right, that's not exactly a hard sell for me. The next time I overpay for food to come straight to my door, I'll also be able to overpay for someone to take me in their car somewhere. It's not a reward. I don't think they realize that. Nobody's calling up Uber for the experience of sitting in a stranger's car. I'm not taking 7 laps in a roundabout just for fun, you know? Trust me, I really do want to be out of their car as quick as possible. Especially, oh man, one of the times I hopped in an Uber and the person was mad, they started ranting me. Brother, I was like, honestly, I don't know if I'm safe. I feel like this is driving under the influence, but the influence is like nothing but the adrenaline and rage within your brain. So I'd really like to get out before, you know, we crash and I died. Like, yeah, sure, you'll probably die too, but look, I don't deserve that, all right? You're the one driving under the influence of rage. Also, they kind of go both ways with you can review drivers and drivers can review you. I don't like that some people will be in an Uber, their driver has insane road rage, and then they go, well, I don't want to, he still drove me, so I'll still give him 3 or 5 stars. No, man, if he starts shouting at a random car while you're just driving or while you're just sitting there, that's a 1-star experience right there. This run, by the way, has the legs to do some amazing things right now. I don't want to put that out into the universe for when I fumble it, it will be comedic, but it does have some legs to it, man. It's got some Allegra for sure, and just in time for pollen season. I think there probably is an Uber review about me, and it's because I had never in my life taken a taxi before or anything similar where you're in a public ride space. And the first time I used it was in high school, right? Because, you know, I wasn't able to drive yet. I don't know if you were supposed to be able to use Uber when you were still a minor, but I was using it, right? And I didn't recognize that you're not so... I made this shit mad awkward looking back. I don't know how I just sat there straight faced doing this. I would sit up in the front seat with them. The Uber would pull up and I'm like, all right, time for me to hop in and ride shotgun. Don't do that shit. Let me be a cautionary tale to you. Whatever you do, do not step into the front seat of an Uber with your driver. That shit is... I'm surprised they didn't report my ass for doing it. If I did it now, put me down, all right? Look, I was 16 at the time. I had no clue that you weren't supposed to, because I had only ever driven with like friends or family, so I'd always sit up front when there was only one other person. Oh yeah, that would also be it. So you probably aren't supposed to use it as a minor. Okay, well, you know what? Here I am. People under 16 cannot pay for an... Oh! Okay, well then I was just the right age, apparently. Look at me reading the terms of service and not even recognizing it, as everybody does. When you click that I accept, it is legally binding, meaning you have read every single thing. That's actually true, it's just not... Parents can pay for it for you? Okay, okay. I mean, that's what my dad would do. He'd schedule an Uber to pick me up on the other days, and I'd just walk in, fucking nuts on the table, sit in the front seat right next to him and be like, hey, how's it go? Salted slices, nice to meet you. Except I didn't say salted slices. I said my full legal name with my social security number and handed them my credit card. And I said, dude, you ever hear about a credit card? These things are great. It's actually free money. You never have to pay back whatever's on it. At least I don't. Oh, I did pay my taxes. If you did not know, tax day for the US was yesterday. Yesterday was the last day you could file, send in, all that kind of stuff. I know what you're thinking, but salted slices, don't you advocate for tax evasion? Yes, but there's a reason I decided to pay mine. The government owes me money. So if I didn't file, they'd, you know, just sit on my money and not hand it to me. If I owed them, well, of course I wouldn't be filing. Come on, I've got more important things to do, like play League of Legends in my free time. You know, cool thing that epic people do. Now, at risk of jinxing everything we've ever come to know and love, for an ultra hard run, this is off to a very good start. They forgot to submit it. Honestly, taxes are just mad confusing. I know what you're thinking. Ugh, especially because TurboTax is the worst and they're the ones making it more. Don't worry, guys. I filed myself this year. I looked at all the numbers and I did that shit myself. It probably means my return is way lower than it could have been, because what the fuck do I know about actually filing? All I know is it was accepted by the IRS, and that's all that matters. That means they looked at it and said, whatever, fucking good enough, here's your money. And honestly, if it was just pity money because they didn't want to look at it anymore, I'll take it. TurboTax is a scam. That's why I was like, fuck that. This year, I'm doing this shit myself. I'm smart. Now, that claim has been reviewed by peers. It's not exactly accepted as a fact yet, but I still did it. I mean, the one that was more annoying was doing my state taxes, because it's so easy to do federal. All they ask for is essentially your W-2, and then that's it. You put that in, they go, all right, here's your money back. But with the local, or with my state ones, they're like, do you want to donate to this? Do you want to donate to this? If you donate to this, we'll actually make it a little bit cheaper. And all you have to do is do a bare minimum donation of $100. I'm like, I don't want to. I just don't. I understand if I donate 100 here, you take 200 off my tax return. You already owe me money. So, yeah, I didn't even know they did that. And here, oh, I looked away and I got hit by a worm. Well, it happens. I always knew it would happen. I played too much Worms Armageddon to not let them get a couple licks in on me. I did play a lot of Worms. What, was Armageddon the one that had custom maps? I played whichever one that you upload your own custom images and use them as maps. Strictly because it was really funny. You could upload any images you want. And brother, let me tell you, when I learned what pornography was, man, the custom maps were so hilarious. I would be like, what if it was like a woman with tiggle bitties and we played on that as a custom map? And I'd be like, hey guys, hop on, I made a Worms map. Then hop on, I'd be like, dude, isn't that shit so funny? Is that comedy silver right there? Oh my god. And you know what? To my credit, probably the funniest joke I've ever done. I'm out here on Twitch only trying to relive the glory days of that joke. Of putting pornographic content in a game rated... what was the rating? It probably couldn't... It had to be T, right? Because they had guns. You can't show a child guns. They'll get too influenced. I don't know what they'll do. I mean, but they might get influenced, for sure. I mean, kids' brains are just like the worst sponges of all time. And if you... Well, they're the best sponges of all time, but that's what makes it the worst. Hi, little Chad. Just kind of useless, huh? Yeah, I'm just going to take Angel Deal items, only because throwing away my health on a run that already has solid legs and foundationals to it does not sound like a good idea. It sounds like a recipe for disappointment, which is strangely what my parents said to me when I was born. And I don't know if that was like, I mean, that's just a weird coincidence, right? It's just one of those things, you know? I'm going to make my little brother watch your content. Here's the thing. I'm not saying don't because I think of myself as a bad influence. I'd say don't because I'm so worried that somebody will be like, you gotta watch Salted Slices, he's really funny. Then you click on the stream and the first thing I say is, damn, if I worked at an abortion clinic, I know I'd have free lunch every day. And then they go, okay, what the fuck did you recommend to me? That's the only fear I have in my heart. So don't, that's what I'm really scared of. My ass would be licking my fingers every chance I get. Sorry. I don't make things better for myself, I recognize. It's not getting easier. But that speed comedy actually was a pretty good joke. I was a little bit proud of that one after I said it. But, you know, you can't say that. Because then you seem as though you're too confident. And overconfidence is bad, but underconfidence is bad. It's just kind of hard, you know? And you say, no, it's not that overconfidence is bad. It's that being narcissistic is bad. I say, what's the difference? The way I do it, at least. Oh, fuck this room. Oh, true, well and truly. Never mind, that was easy as hell. You see that? Lil Chad did a little animation. That means he spawned us a red heart. You might be saying to yourself, where's the red heart? Yeah, this fucker is beyond useless in this challenge. He can't spawn. His one goal in life is, first of all, to blow up and act like he don't know nobody. But after that, it is just to spawn half red hearts, and he can't do it. Man, I don't know what I did to my throat over the weekend. Pause. But it is so beyond fuck. It feels like I'm talking with sandpaper in there. I don't know if it sounds any different. Maybe I just did irreparable damage to it by playing Top Golf and screaming the entire time. You know, fucking true bourgeoisie shit. And also, I think every golf course in the country should just be replaced with Top Golf. I know what you're thinking. It's not the same experience. That's very true. It's definitely not the same experience. In fact, I'm sure real golfers would get upset that I would even say that. But here's the thing. If real golfers are upset, that's how I know I have a good take. Fuck that sport. They managed to make golf fun. Did I suck some dick? I will only confirm that I was in a house with 5 other guys over the whole weekend. One of them was my little brother though, so let's not let's not go. But that's because my little brother's chill, right? Why wasn't my older brother there? Well, because 3 minutes in, he'd hit us with a, you know, Ben Shapiro quote from what he saw. Okay, all right, fuck it. Yeah, we soy milk. I'm so in. I'm so down for this. We've got the holy light proccing way more often now. It still does really good damage. Fuck it. You know what? As far as I'm concerned, this run has been upgraded. Look at that shit. Actually, it is so good. Okay, okay. Invincibility frames last twice as long. Man, I miss Vine. Oh, yeah. I mean, nobody wants to tell you this, right? Because I understand where everyone comes from when they say this. Vine is still here, you just don't recognize it. TikTok is now Vine. I'm sorry to say it. I understand we went through a whole period of TikTok bad. Oh, it's nothing but cringe kids doing bad comment, blah, blah. There's one dude on there right now, every time he pops up on my For You page, I'm like, this guy actually, he's Vine reincarnated. He's making the exact same humor they made on Vine all the time. But nobody wants to, you know, we're too thing I like good, thing young people like bad. I get it, okay? We're turning into the angry grandpa shaking our fists at the crowd, you know? Can I stop getting this room? Is eel... Okay. I don't know how to describe... You know that one Key and Peele sketch where... I don't think it was Key and Peele, actually. It's not Key and Peele. It's... I know Amy Schumer stole the joke. I can't remember what the original was. But it's the one cashier who helps them. And they go... Oh, you know, blah, 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 who helped you today? And they have to try and describe them. I don't know how to describe him in a way that feels correct for me to say. Neil has acting angle. No, okay, so I have seen him. He makes very funny content. Yeah, I've seen a lot of his jokes. I like them a lot too. There's another one who makes similar. There's a couple guys on there that every time I see their sketches, I'm like, oh hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to peep your concept PNG tuber. Oh, fuck, I gotta get to actually making mine look good. Damn. Or sorry, I've got to get to making my actual model look good. Which is gonna take a while. I mean, dude, I hate why you gotta give me the one where he's like my boy Mark, by which I mean he is invincible. Do you see how much fucking health they had? That was not right. I should have just fooled out. I used so much HP on that for nothing. I'm missing every single one that matters. Okay, I mean, Hangman's good. Maybe we could use it to check what that other card is, because imagine if it's a strength card. That's essentially one of the only ways we can heal. Another way we could heal would be a sun card. Either way, we've got card options. Oh, yeah, so, okay. I've got a take on No, this isn't anything that Sketch has done, right? In fact, I don't really watch his content enough to, you know, have a strong opinion at all. The internet is so good at running jokes into the ground, like, insanely quickly. The first couple times I saw all the people doing the "what's up, brother," and, like, you know, putting up their finger, all that kind of stuff, I was like, oh shit, yeah, it's just like Sketch. That's actually pretty funny. I've seen it 30,000 times. At this point, if somebody else does it to me, I'm not liable for the actions I take in response to that. And it's not his fault. Look, everyone else overplayed it, not him. I'm going to die, I think. What a run to lose. I still got hit there. I disagree. I gotta disagree on that one. 25% chance for a random syringe effect does not help us at all in the slightest. We should pick up Hanged Man and then go yoink that other card. I don't think we're going to. Soy Milk might have been a curse. It might have been a curse. But yeah, like, again, the clips I've seen of Sketch, I'm like, yeah, he's pretty funny. The internet repeating jokes ad nauseum, it gets a little bit annoying, okay? I can't, it's as though I were to go live and do nothing but go, eat spicy goodness like a boss. You would leave, and I'd not blame you, okay? I can say it once, maybe. Well, I guess I just did. But we gotta, you know, get a little bit of new... Can you stop deflecting all of my shots? He's so cool. But yeah, like, we gotta have a little bit of some kind of a sack dag. I mean, sack dag's really good. Sci-Fi, I don't think, has been putting in the work for us. I have had to dodge a couple times, which is fucked up, because Sci-Fi is supposed to make it so no projectiles can even come within a 5-mile radius of me. Supposed to be my guardian in times when, you know, they're rough. Okay, finally we find the boss room. We gotta talk about something important like Amelia Earhart and Coconut Crab. Dude, I think there was this one guy who went on a, you know, tangent about how people are over blaming the coconut crabs for that thing. It's not as though they killed her while she was alive. She was probably already dead. I disagree. What's my proof for this? All right, ready? I believe in life funny things can happen. And the idea that Amelia Earhart survives the crash of her plane and then has to fend off and 1v9 against... Okay, by the way, that was a stupid way to die. We're chilling, though. But the idea that Amelia Earhart, you know, survives the crash and then has to 1v a billion the coconut crabs, hitting them with the "nah, I'd win" tech, that's really funny to me. And therefore, it had to be that she was still alive and fighting the coconut crabs with everything she had, all right? I'm waiting for animators to make their adaptation of Amelia Earhart v Coconut Crab. Dude, this guy's movement is insane. He's unmatched. What the fuck? His AI is going on a different... Okay, okay. How slow the cabs are? Yeah, well, that's what some people say. They're like, that's why the crabs didn't do it maliciously. They're so slow. That's what you don't realize. The slowest things hit the hardest. No, coconut crabs fall out of trees and kill themselves from the impact when they hit the ground because they're so horribly, you know, designed. If they're so horribly designed, how come scientists agree everything is evolving towards a crab? You're getting fooled by them sandbagging. They purposefully try to look bad in front of you, so you go, it's just a coconut crab, dude. It is not ever just a coconut crab, all right? The fact that you think it's just a coconut crab proves that you have already lost the mental gymnastics. But, you know, you've already gone through your own mental gymnastics of going, oh, it's not that scary, it's not that scary. It's terrifying, all right? And you don't even recognize. You mean Percano? Unidentified pill? I disagree. It's I found pills. I hate when they say that shit, man. Of course it's not unidentified. Just give me a minute. Me and 1 minute with pills I find on the side of the street. That's right. I'm taking them. Sorry. I live too close to a big city to... Wow, can I get... I agree. We'll get that one. What's your favorite crab slash crustacean? So, without doxing where I'm from, I am from a place... Okay, well, this doxes it immediately. I'm from a place that has a lot of crabs, right? And it's somewhere in the US. So, like, yeah, that kind of gives away a lot. You can draw your own conclusions from there, though. So, I'm, by law, legally required to enjoy crabs. It's not even my choice. It's just, like, it's how it has to be. So, I think my favorite crab Well, my favorite one to look at is probably the like Alaskan king crab. Just because what the fuck are they up to? They're so huge. I know that some people eat those. I've never been, I live on the East Coast, all right? I can pull out a map if that would help some people. It's pretty far from Alaska. So me and the king crab have not had a chance to mingle yet. But every time I see them, I'm like, they look wild as hell, man. I would love to see one of them. But I think that as far as sea creatures go, well, as far as sea creatures go in general, I'm a big Dumbo octopus fan. I love the Dumbo octopus. If you don't know what it looks like, look him up right now. That thing is not menacing at all. And I don't even know how he's like one of the deep sea ones. I don't believe that. Because, like, look at him. What would he do down there? He literally, there's no shot he does anything down there. He doesn't pay taxes. He doesn't know what a 401k is. What the hell is he doing? Man, wouldn't that be the life? Not even knowing what a 401k is. Yo, wait, hold on. I gotta check something before I make this bit. Hold on. Okay, that's what I thought. So, over the weekend, while I was chilling with my friends, right? There was, we went climbing, we went rock climbing. Because they're big on bouldering as well. So, we went bouldering together. It was a lot of fun. The gym my friend goes to, bro, they fucking love Creed at that gym. Every 10 seconds, there was a new Creed song playing. And it was all they were playing, man. They were so proud to play. I don't know how many times I had to listen to "Can You Take Me Higher?" over and over, man. Every time I was like, by the end, I was starting to get pumped up. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go Creed. I think the reason I like Creed, though, because I do genuinely like Creed. Well, I wouldn't say I like Creed ironically, more than genuinely, I would say. And it's because the way the lead singer vocalizes is kind of how I sing when I'm trying to over perform. And I fuck with that because every time I hear it, I think, oh yeah, I could do this shit. Oh yeah, he's singing just like me in the car. Dude, I fucking got this. And I think it's probably, I mean, like, I don't really go to karaoke because singing in public terrifies me. I know that it's not really in public. You know, you're in your own booth with your friends and all that kind of stuff. That shit still scares me. Also, not to mention, thinking about most of my friends, I don't know who I'd want to hear singing. Like, what are we doing there? None of us have melodious voices, all right? We're not crushing any performance. So I've never really gone to karaoke, but I imagine they're fun songs because they just over sing everything. And that's what makes it so fun. You get to perform your heart out like you never would on other songs because that's just how they do it. Our damage is up to 9.26. That is approximately 4.26 above 5. Isn't that sick? That's fucking insane. Why is 5 an important breakpoint? It's not really. I just kind of wanted to say it. Oh wait, I never finished the thing about the Fallout show from when the from when my YouTube stream wasn't working. So, damn. Holy shit, I wasn't ready for one shot to do that much. Anything but range. Tears is huge. I'm so down to cry faster. So I have heard good things about the Fallout show, but I don't know what it's on that I could legally watch it from. And I know what you're thinking. You don't have to legally watch it. I don't think I could say that on Twitch. I don't think I can go on record and say they'll bring it up in court and be like, so this is how you watch the Fallout show? And I'd be like, damn. Got my I should have said allegedly. I mean, I guess if I say allegedly, that works. But I hate having to buy new streaming services, and I know it's gonna be on some service nobody's ever fucking heard of. It's always some shit like, oh, you haven't seen it, dude? It's on Zubu. The fuck are you talking about, man? We're not like you and I. We don't run in the same circles. Clearly, you can't be talking about, oh yeah, just why it's on Zubu.tv. Okay, that's a scam site. Sorry, that's where people uploaded Infinity War when they watched it in theaters. Sorry, I hate to be the one to say it, but we do have Robo Baby and Spider Mod, two Terminator-esque guys. How does this help us on the run? I mean, like, it doesn't, I guess. What do you want me to say? Like, I'm not gonna lie just for, I understand convenient lies are what we all use to get through the day, but I'm trying to break that stigma. I'm trying to just normalize being honest with yourself. And honestly, I don't know how much this run has in it. We'll see. It's crazy. It's a beautiful place to watch it. Okay. But it's actually on Amazon Prime Video. Well, I asked my friend if it was an Amazon Prime. Whoa, why did I feel like it? Did I sound like Butters for half a second, or was that just in my head? Damn, I really hope I didn't. Please did. I think in my head, the way I said well, I asked my friend, it was over enunciated. I gotta calm that shit down. But I asked my friend if it was on Amazon Prime Video, and he was like, no, it's not, it's on, and I can't remember what he said it was on. And then I went, all right, then I have no interest in watching it. Dude, I want to take a little bit of voice acting classes, but only for one reason. I want to use that power to have a voice like the English dub voice of Deku from My Hero Academia, because it's just so comedic. It's got to be one of the most overperformed dub voices of all time, and I love it for it. I would try to do it now, but my throat hurts. I mean, I guess I could try. The thing is, what if it's embarrassing? What if it's really bad? But I do love the voice so much. That'd be, if I ever were to play Valorant on stream, 100% I would learn how to do the Deku voice, and that'd be the only way I talk to my teammates. I'd be like, guys, we could still win this, or oh my, the strongest hero in the world. You know. But that's the thing, I only just do a light voice. I don't have the anime hope and inflection in my voice. I don't have the deep, you know, hope and love in my voice that he does. That's my issue. If I can learn that, I think I might be unstoppable. And it would be the only way you get me to play Valorant on stream. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't your aim going to be ass because you do nothing but talk the entire time, which then locks you out of the game rather than helping you lock in? Yes, correct, precisely. Yeah, no, I mean, pretty much every time I play something on stream, I play about 10 to 20% worse, because the whole time I'm like, fuck, come up with a bit. Yo, y'all ever had Taco Bell before? All right, you didn't tell the slices, you've saved the stream. All right, don't be talking about this one for years to come. And then somebody in chat goes, years to what? And then I go, oh, you lovable rascals, you little scamps. I knew one of you would say it. Okay, so, but genuinely speaking of Taco Bell, I've heard they have discontinued my favorite item from their menu. I do not know what to do anymore. I understand that the chicken chipotle melt was not an entire meal on its own, which is probably the reason they discontinued it. As what's the point in having, you know, just a little thing on your menu that's not even addicted? We're going to take 1 damage from our next hit no matter what happens. Best of luck to us. Oh, just kidding. It only lasts for the 1 room you're in. Okay. That shit's huge, actually. Another one of these. Great. But yeah, the chicken chipotle melt has now been discontinued, and I don't know what to do anymore with my life, because that was my go-to, like, little item on the side. It was only 290 calories, which I know that sounds like a lot. I can understand why someone would say that is a lot. You have to realize we're talking about Taco Bell here. 290 calories for a Taco Bell item, that's actually free. That is the nicest it could ever have been. What do we have there? 2 chests. We could get items, and I understand that items are good. They're kind of what make the rockin' world go round, aside from, well, I can't really think of it right now, but I'm sure that there's a song somewhere out there that might say something like that. Let's just actually push this here, blow those up. Nothing there, nothing there. Well, there's a Brotato update coming. You can always look forward to that. There is a... Dude, I forgot about that. Holy shit, Brotato's grand return. Oh, baby, it's gonna go hard. Yeah, also, while I was away on my trip, someone followed me on Twitch. I don't know how they found me. I was gonna say something that I don't think I'm allowed to. I'll say it anyways. I'm gonna suck them off. That's my fault. But it shocked me coming back and seeing that someone followed like the other day while I was not even home. As it turns out, YouTube videos get a little bit of longevity while I'm not there. And YouTube randomly recommends one of my streams to people as though it's a normal YouTube video. Really happy they're doing that, because I don't feel like clipping my streams down to videos for no reason. Now, once we start playing more gigantic on stream, I think that any cool ranked matches we do, I might be able to clip down and do some stuff like that. You should do best of compilations. Brother, have you watched one of my streams? It's nothing but worst of. My ass goes live and then says stuff like, Okay, guys, stop asking me to have sex with Barack Obama's wife. You already know I shot my shot and she said no. It brings local co-op. Oh shit. Yo, that actually goes hard. I can't wait for Slay the Spire too. I actually recently, well, not even, while I was with my friends, we were coming up with a game just to kind of place while we were all chilling back at his place. And we played just Slay the Spire because it's so easy for all of us to talk while Slay the Spire is just on in the background. It's essentially our Subway Surfers gameplay. And now I'm hooked back on Slay the Spire in my free time. I'm playing the fuck out of that. It's such a fun game, man. I bought it on my PlayStation 5, which I know you might say, what's the purpose? You already have it on probably a lot of other things. Yeah, I do. But did you consider that when I play it on my PlayStation 5, I can go for a platinum trophy, which is the dopamine I need in order to, you know, get through the day? Puberty's huge because we can heal up an entire heart container with that. So that's going to be nice. 10 characters and 30 more items. That switches up the game, and maybe it'll even make some of the guys I hated playing fun to play, because I don't think any character in Brotato is poorly designed. I just think some of them are lacking support. So if they get the support they need, I mean, we're finally finishing Danger 5 on everyone. We only had like 3 characters left, and then I stopped playing it mysteriously. Why was the reason for that? I couldn't tell you. I think that I just have a very bad commitment issue, probably brought about by the fact that, you know, at a young age, I was abandoned and deprived of the things most children need. Likely due to the fact that, sorry, no, I'm not actually trauma dumping. I just wish that I did. It'd be so funny if I could. I just don't have enough trauma in my life. I'm just too chill for trauma. Trauma tries to hit me and I'm like, nah, miss me with that shit. Losing our aura of that sucks. That sucks, a big fat one. I think I can see forever. That sure can. Credit card goes hard. Maybe they should call it credit hard. Hey guys, maybe if they called it, hold on, no, there's something here. Maybe we could call it the credit hard because it goes that hard. Oh, was it an award for comedy? Well, I mean, look, I wasn't gonna press too long about it, but I mean, if you want me to have it, who am I to deny? We would never deny a guest, even the most simple request, you know? I'm on my Squidward tennis ball shit. I wish there was after playing Top Golf with my friends, I wish there was a Top Golf near me, man. I'd be going all the time. It's mad Arkimi? Nope. Stackhead? Okay, it's chill too. I mean, you know, it's objectively not as chill as I'd like, but it's chill. Credit card is huge for us to have. Pills. It ain't no lie. Baby pills. Me with that doughboy. Oh, sorry, if you don't understand the humorous reference we're going for there, please leave me be. Come on, man. Okay, get this fucker away from me. Good shit. It was a little reference to an indie band that I listened to called the Backstreet Boys. I understand not everybody has heard of them yet. I'm trying to put them on the map. I know that they're, you know, not that big yet, but someday I can feel that these guys are gonna go somewhere. Dude, have you ever thought about how nuts it must have been to be alive? Well, some people probably were, but like when Michael Jackson was, I'm going to commit a hate crime. No, when Michael Jackson was it was actually releasing new songs. Like, that shit must have been insane. Because you listen to the other songs around the time, and they're all just kind of, they don't have that energy or the funness to them that I want. And then you listen to a Michael Jackson song, is the kid is not my son. And I'm like, oh, damn. Oh, shit. Billie Jean is not my lover. And I'm like, holy shit, King of Pop is right. What the fuck? Anyways, I've recently been actually listening to Michael Jackson, which is the reason I bring it up. But mainly because my playlist was so dead and I didn't know what to do. None of the new songs that I was finding on Spotify were hitting right, so I was like, fuck it, we go back. There were a lot of songs released before I was alive. Now, does that mean I'm listening to, like, you know... Yeah, I'll say it this way. That probably is going to make someone upset. Does it mean I'm listening to the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack? No, but... yeah, it's essentially just a giant... It's just essentially a giant driving range, yes. But that's the thing. The best part of golf is the driving range. Everything else sucks ass. Why do I want some guy I don't know driving a golf cart so I can find my ball? Oh, well, sometimes you're allowed to drive your own golf cart depending on the one you go to. That's not, I think you're missing the point that I'm making. It's not about I don't want to drive a golf cart to play a sport. And then you can say something disingenuous like, oh, well, you can just run to your ball then. Come on. No, I can't. First of all, it's against the terms of service. 60s music? I mean, I can't lie. I don't think I can name a single song from the 60s. Let me think. Yeah, no, I don't got any. I'm pretty sure that... Then again, every time before I was born, I just call old. Essentially, anything from the 90s or before is just old music. So, I mean, I guess maybe I do know a 60s song. It's just classified in my brain as old, and it will never lose that. I don't want to set the world on fire. All right, I know one. That's as far as I'm concerned, they made it for Fallout, but I do know that one. But that's what I'm saying, man. Could you imagine, like, your whole life you were listening to songs like that? Nice, slow, you know, telling their stories and all that kind of stuff. And then Michael Jackson just drops Billie Jean, and all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, wait. What the fuck? Play more of that. I was trying to do, like, the electric swing. While I was at the function. But now, damn, play that again. I mean, I understand that there was... Probably, I don't know when Michael Jackson was actually releasing music. Like I said, it's just old music as far as I'm concerned. So I understand there was definitely a couple decades shift betwixt those two. Look, I wasn't alive. It's all the same, all right? As far as I'm concerned, Michelangelo was alive the same time as Picasso, you know? They lived in the same era. And some people would be like, well, yeah, that's because they did. Hate to break it to you, actually, some people who are alive now probably knew Picasso. Not many, because I think at this point you'd have to be a little old. Every time, look, I know when Picasso died, allegedly. I'm not saying he allegedly died. I allegedly know it. I do believe he is dead, mainly because I'm waiting on his next piece and he still hasn't dropped it yet. His next album drop's about to go crazy. Oh, he was an artist. Well, that's what they told you. You didn't know him like I did, I guess, but I don't think I know Uranium Fever. That doesn't sound familiar. Well, maybe it does, but yeah. Think every time I relearn it, it just leaves my brain again. Do we pay one for a random? I don't know. 1973. Is that a song from the 60s? Because if so, look, I understand the foresight they were going for. They gotta come up with a better name for it. That's just not. It's not very helpful for people living in 1973 when they're Google searching, which they had in 1973, their current year, and all they're seeing is a bunch of people talking about a song. Also, you might think they didn't have not Picasso's death year. Okay, I just thought it might have been another song. Look, songs kind of just get names, you know. They don't even have to. And you might say, no, most song names, you know, have something to do with the song itself. I would agree with most. I hate to break it to you, Pompeii, they never once in that song say the word Pompeii. And you might be like, wait, which song's Pompeii? That's and the walls came crumbling down in the city. That's that one. That's Pompeii. And I never really understood why it was called Pompeii. I mean, I understand they're describing the events of Pompeii in the song, but look, I don't think it's good for their own search engine optimization. No one's gonna find the song off of looking that up. It's just not gonna happen. They gotta have a little bit better business. With that said, it's it's an insanely popular song. So I guess, you know what? Maybe there's a reason they named the song, and I sit here and play The Binding of Isaac. Perhaps that is the exact reason. Oh, this Isaac? I believe so. I mean, I haven't really checked with him, but as far as I'm aware, this is Isaac. It is the Ultrahard challenge, which, as the name implies, this challenge is actually just, I'm not gonna say unfun, but it's so mentally taxing. Almost the year my mother was born, she probably knew Picasso then. I hate to break it to you. As far as I'm concerned, if you were alive at the same time as someone else, you can't be that many degrees of separation away. I simply refuse to believe it'd be that many. Okay, this is huge. Freezer Baby is the MVP, which is a very sad thing to say. It's not what you want to look your wife in the eyes and tell her. It's like telling your wife you browse r/cuckoldry. She'll be like, all right, fucking let me go get a chair. Pompeii must have been crazy to see happen. I think I would have been the dude. Tagged yourself in the Pompeii disaster. I would have been the dude jerking it. If I saw the impending doom of mankind coming, I'd be like, brother, one more time for the road. It's very possible, by the way, he was not actually jerking it. It was just a very unfortunate sleeping pattern that then, once getting fossilized immediately over by ash, had caused historians to improperly, oh, historians would never get it wrong. Historians would never get it wrong. They were roommates, by the way. They were roommates. Just want to let everybody know about that one. Power pill. So you're a bat. So you just hate me, is all we're saying there. Now, why did I take damage there? I got a little too, I freezer baby too close to the sauna. I understand why I took damage. I feel like I could have stopped Pompeii if I was there. And I know that you're saying you only say that because you weren't there. Of course. If I were there, I'd be dead. But since I wasn't there, I can completely lie and be like, nah, I would have stopped that shit. Oh, what would I have done? Intervened. I guess you don't know a little thing called acting. Looking onward and seeing actionable items and utilizing them as such. Controlled tears. It's okay. It's mainly good because we actually get a tears upgrade with it, which we desperately need. We're missing one more item room on this floor, which I'm sure will show up just any second now. It's also crazy they were burned from the inside. I feel like I don't think it would feel that bad. I know that it's probably an insanely painful death, but I don't know. I think after you get covered in the ash and you're burning from the inside, you'd probably have one of the most zen moments of your life. Because what are you going to do? You know, it's within seconds your entire body has been essentially fossilized. That's got to be one of the most chill feelings for half a second. Directly after that, I'm not going to say it's not chill. I'm just going to say you're not feeling it. You know? Dude, that's when right afterwards it's all of a sudden, oh fuck that. Okay, we can't go back into that room no matter what happens. I know what you're thinking. You have to turn back and go into that room right now. Yeah, it's kind of, I think that our run is over, only because I don't believe myself competent enough to get out of this. Fuck, there's so many. It's just so many. I hate that. Oh, I did. My friends wanted to go to IHOP. I finally had IHOP redeemed for me. Now, I don't know if I've told the story before, but the last time I went to IHOP, I mean, I'm not going to say it was like good food, right? Well, the thing I got, I would say it was tasty. I don't know. I think you can't call it objectively good just because is any chain restaurant objectively good? I don't know. But the last time I went to IHOP, there was absolutely a toenail in my food. Well, I shouldn't say absolutely, because there's the chance it was a fingernail, and I don't want to rule that out. But either way, there was definitely a nail in my food. Of the bodily variety. And so it kind of put me off from wanting to go back to IHOP. And I know that you'd say that's understandable. But the thing is, dude, my other friends were being such bitches about it, because they were trying to gaslight me into thinking it wasn't a nail. What do you benefit from that, brother? It's in my food, not yours. I know what it is. You don't gotta gaslight me and be like, oh, actually, that I've ate a lot of nails before. That's not one of them. It was one of them. It definitely was one of them. 100% it was one of them. Don't try and, you know, fucking piss on my leg, tell me it's raining. All right, I'll just walk directly into a fly and kill myself, if that's okay with everybody. Have we made it past these caves yet? Yeah, one time. Did we try the syrup feet strategy? I wish. It would have been pretty clutch, you know? But the waitress just kept walking by and checking if we needed anything. And I was like, yeah, you out of here so I can relax with my boys. So we can finally have some fun and crank this place up to a 10. IHOP is doing a very funny promotion right now. Well, not. So what they're doing is there is Sonic the Hedgehog food. Why is there Sonic the Hedgehog food? I don't know. I don't think anything Sonic related is coming out. Now, I don't keep up with him the most, but they are doing a ton. They got the Dr. Eggman's Benedict. They got not all of them are named as distinctly, by the way. You hear that and you go, oh shit, actually that's like the hype name. That's the only one that they kind of went off with, because all the other ones are like, the most egregious one is Tails 2x2x2. You didn't even try. You just took a normal menu item and put Tails in front of it. You can't do. Another one is like Shadow's Chaos Emerald Pancakes, and then it's just chocolate pancakes. Is that what a, I mean, maybe it's like a wrapped golden coin. Once you peel away the Chaos Emerald, it's, you know, just chocolate flavored. I don't know. I'm not too up to date on the Sonic lore. Did I hear who's voicing Shadow? What, like for the, is there actually a new Sonic game? Oh yeah, there is. There's a Sonic X Shadow. I forgot about that. Look that up right now. And look up the 34 rules to play in the game. You're gonna fucking lose your mind. Also, by the way, look at this. Double drinking child. Do you see it? Do you see it? Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you. I think I've got it locked. Yeah, I have it locked. But see right next to me, there's two children who have been drunk and passed out. Isn't that hype? I think that's pretty hype. Living the way I wish I were. For Sonic 3. Oh, like for the actual movie. Then no, I have not seen anything on who's... Oh yeah, I guess there would be Shadow. That was how the last one ended. I have seen all of the movies. Does that make me the coolest guy in this room? I try not to brag about it, but yes, objectively it does. Did I like how they did Knuckles? I mean, I thought his voice was pretty hype, but Keanu Reeves, holy shit, they're actually gonna go with a live action version of the Shadow the Hedgehog movie. Please, for the love of God, give Shadow one swear word in the movie, make it damn, and also let him use the pistols. That's all I ask. If we do that, we've got a perfect movie on our hands. I want Sonic to go like super Sonic mode and be like, come on, let's defeat these guys. And it'll be like the government, you know, stooges. And then Shadow's like, get your hands off my damn prey. And then pulls out a pistol to like catch him, man. It's the only shot that's got like gratuitous blood. And they're like, fuck yeah. We really went off with this one. Shadow, you've got to help me. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll help. Yeah, we just hear Shadow say the yeah. Bro, the iconic John Wick yeah is actually the funniest part of a series that is not a comedy. Okay, I walked directly into that, but you have to understand that I'm slow-witted. Just kidding, I've got the fastest wit in the land. Watch this. Did anybody else ever, anybody else think airline food is maybe not that good? You fucking nailed it, Salted Slices. The Oscars are calling. Your size and range up. Not exactly helpful. I think that you may hate me, and that's okay. I oftentimes find myself hating myself when I look in the mirror. I'm kidding. We're positive around here. Unfortunately. Waka waka. Who says that? Is it Fozzie Bear? I think it is. Not a big Muppets lore guy. I don't know the difference between all of them. An HP up. I mean, we gotta check what they got for us. 2 items that cost 1. Some of the items that cost 1 can be goated though. So what we got? 7 seals is not that good. Necronomicon is also not that good. Would I say we got scammed? I'd say that I'm a little bit upset with my purchases. I wouldn't necessarily say we got scammed because that feels rude. Do you ever notice that the internet might actually be dead? Like, I hate going too deep into conspiracy theories because you never sound sane. There's no shot half of the comments I'm seeing are left by real people on TikToks. Who the fuck sees a clip from the bear posted and in the comments just puts 3 pink heart emojis? What do you, like, why'd you do that? What did you, I understand we're both illegally rewatching the bear right now via somebody else uploading it, thus none of the repercussions legally fall on us because we were just scrolling on an app that's free and they are the ones who shouldn't have uploaded it per the terms of service of the application. But I'm still watching it regardless. It's actually insane. I think on TikTok it's got to be more than 20%, man. There's so many. That or lobotomies were legal longer than I thought. I guess it could always be that. There's no shot some of these are being left by real people. I just don't believe it. And it makes me, I feel so weird when I check the comments and it's nothing but a bunch of emojis. No text, nothing like that. It's just to pad the numbers. Luckily, I haven't had any. Well, I've had a couple weird comments, and one of them is a well-known thing that I don't understand. So on YouTube, I've gotten this comment 3 or 4 times. Every time I've removed it from my channel. Not because it's a scam or anything like that, but because all it says is promo SM. What does it mean? I don't know. I looked it up, and the only other thing I found on it was somebody who was like, anybody else get this weird comment that says promo SM? And the people in the responses just went, oh yeah, it's some weird scam. What's the scam? That's not a scam. You can't just type promo Super Mario and have somebody go, oh my god, he's the greatest hacker of our generation. No, what is he actually doing? I don't get it. I want to understand. I know that I probably shouldn't want to understand, just due to the fact that it likely is, you know, some kind of scam, but I want to know. I want to be in on it. Guys, let me in on the joke. Come on. It's no fair how you guys always get in on the joke, but I can't. What we got in here? Hate that shit, but it does give us a damage upgrade now, so it's not that bad. Actually, with our range, you know what? This is a good pickup. I hate to say it. Look, I understand that we are still in a we hate my reflection kind of world, but I will be the first. Oh my god. The run has, I don't want to say it's sprinting. I'm just going to say that if I was Usain Bolt right now, my record would feel threatened. Is a site to buy subs for YouTube. Oh. I don't understand people who bought viewers. The reason I say this is, like, what do you don't get any engagement actually from it. And if people click on your stream when you have a ton of viewers and chat isn't moving, it just makes people want to leave. Because it's a strange feeling to see, oh dude, there's 20,000 people watching. You click on one message every 20 minutes. And every time the message is, how are there so many people here? That shit would demoralize the hell out of me. If somebody hopped into my stream and the only message I got was, people actually watch this schlop? I'd be like, damn, my fault. I guess so. I mean, I never really thought it through like that, but yeah, they do. Yeah, man. I do think there's a good chance that a lot of the top streamers get view botted not of their own accord. And the reason I say this is I understand there's consistent viewerships, but so many people stay around the exact same number for so long, only going up, never below a certain threshold. And I think that it's other people view bot them. I don't know what they gain from it. Maybe they just want to support their favorite streamer by like adding viewers to their chat. But when you look at the chat, you'll see the same like 100, 200 regulars if you stay in a stream long enough. But there's so many more people there in theory. Now, this isn't true for all of them. I'm just saying that I think it wouldn't surprise me if some of them got view botted not of their own accord, just so that the site's analytics and all that kind of stuff also look nicer. Because it looks way better for a company. Oh, should I advertise on this site? Wow, they have 30,000 people on there. I'll get 1K viewers for 9 seconds. Brother, in those 9 seconds, I gotta whip out my best joke. I've got like an elevator pitch waiting. I'm not even telling the truth right now. I'm strictly lying. I don't have anything. The second I think of a joke, I've already said it. By the time I think of a punchline, the setup has already been said. I don't think it's a great way to do comedy because sometimes it leads to the, you know, perfect tons of setup for it and then no punchline at the end, which, you know, has its merits in comedy. Some would call it not good. I'm worried if I ever get botted, because if you do and you get like follow botted, you have to purge so many followers, otherwise your account gets banned even if you don't pay for the botting. Other people can just sabotage a small streamer if they want by paying $50 to someone who follow bots you 100 subs, and then all of a sudden their channel is dead because there's no way you're going through and getting rid of those 100. unless you nuke everything. But if you nuke everything, or if you don't nuke everything, then Twitch will nuke everything. So fucking riddle me this, Batman. I don't know where I'm going in life. I just feel lost and directionless. I don't know what to do going forward. Yeah, so there's that one guy on TikTok. I believe his name is Michael. $50 is not 100. I haven't looked into view botting. I think his name's Michael the Librarian. Mychal. Every time I see him, he just brings a smile to my face because he's like the Mr. Rogers kind of feel good. Without any, did Mr. Rogers, was he ever like a sexual criminal? I know Mr. Bean was. But let me be fair to him. It was for jerking that shit in the movie theater, which, yeah, you shouldn't do. But to say like, oh, he's on the same tier as Jeffrey Epstein is insane to me. Brother jorked it in a movie theater, all right? It's not that serious. But, oh my God, even more damage. Dude, we fucking hit with the power of a thermonuclear missile. Oh my Lord. Yeah, that's scary though. But every time I see him, I feel so happy and like feel good. And then I think to myself, wow, when's the last time I went to a library? Damn, it has been a schminute, huh? And it makes me want to start gatekeeping reading. Why do I say that? I just want to be like, oh, if you like literature so much and reading, then recite an entire page from a book you like. Oh, can't do it. Guess that makes me the better literature fan. You want me to do it right now? All right, fine. Hop, hop, hop on pop. That's page 1. No, stop, don't hop on pop. That's page 2. I'm telling you, I know my literature, all right? Don't ever question. That one's one of the great ones, right up there with, you know, Great Gatsby, right up there with some of the best literature of all time. Probably. Fuck. Okay. We're chilling still. We have Sun, which makes our HP actually way larger than you'd think. Because we can take so many hits and then just Sun card. If we're lucky, we get... What's the one? What's the one called? The blank card. I remembered. What can I say? I remember when I lost my mind. Sometimes I just say a word and it's like a sleeper agent gets activated, man. That's how I feel when I order boba. Like I'm activating a sleeper agent. I'll be like, give me the lychee passion fruit with lychee jelly at the bottom. I'm like, dude, that definitely awoke somebody. Okay, Curse of the Tower. Fuck me, I guess. Oh, someone in the YouTube chat's in the bathroom. Question? Well, I guess first question is, are you a minor? Before I ask if you're shitting. Because, look, I know that doesn't change much. It's just, we gotta always, you always assume on the internet that the person you're talking to has just popped out of the womb. It's the only safe assumption you can do in life. Especially because I have a very bad habit of assuming everybody's the same age as me, just because it's the only life experience I've had is my own. Yes and yes. Yes to being a minor and you're shitting. That sounds like my Twitter bio when I was a kid. Minor, neurodivergent, shitting. But I have a really bad habit of, I mean, it hasn't like, here's the thing, I would never hit on someone online, so it's not like I hit on someone and then they go, by the way, I'm 3. And I go, you know? But I always just assume, because the only life experience I have is my own, and that's the only lens through which I see the entire world, that everybody is around the same age as me. About to take a shower, brother? I wish you the best of luck. I hope your water still works. Why would it not? I don't know, but I'm just hoping that it does. Look, what, we can't prey on each other's successes anymore? It only sounds cool when we're preying on each other's downfall. It's what's fucked up with this nation. It's why we can't go anywhere anymore. Used to fucking walk out of your way to help people. Now you see a heroin addict on the side of the street and you steal his needle. Sorry, I was projecting a little bit. That's what I do. But, you know, I'm assuming when I say you, I'm using the royal you. Whoa, the death card did not kill everybody. I thought it would. Could have taken damage there erroneously. Boy, what a blunder that would have been. I know everybody would have been laughing about that one. Truly having a guffaw and a guffuddle over that one. It feels so good to be back streaming, and yet at the same time, it doesn't really feel that different because when I'm with my friends, I kind of yap the exact same way I do when I stream. If there's ever any kind of downtime, I'm like, all right, someone's got to fill it. It's Mr. Incredible putting on the mask. You know, I go Shota. I'm just, and then I just bring up some topic. I'm the reason that everyone has to keep talking. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind vibing in silence, but I have to be really drained to want to vibe in silence. The car ride home with my friend, I felt bad for my friend who was driving because I was so drained. I couldn't muster a word. And we didn't get home until like 6, 7 p.m. I also ate like a dog shit while I was in North Carolina. Only because where I live, we don't have Bojangles. Bojangles is a fast food restaurant, right? Let me tell you, in North Carolina, they got Bojangles. Brother, you know I had to do that, man. I had to keep fucking hitting Bojangles while we were there. I don't get that opportunity at my house. If I wanted to DoorDash it, you know, the fees would be astronomical, and by the time I got here, the grease would have coagulated so hard that it didn't even matter. So, difference is there, you can actually leak your information without worry. Well, you don't know that. What if they asked for my social security number, and I only gave them 9 of the 10 digits. Actually, I think it is 9 digits. No, it is 10. It's 10. It's 10 because it's set of 334, right? Well, hold on. Let's count out my social security number out loud, and we can count the digits from there. But I'm trusting you guys. No, we're not re-rolling our stats. Our stats are so fucking good. If I re-roll our stats, you'd have to put me down, simply. We bomb this on the off chance we get small rock. Okay, that's why it's an off chance. It's not the on chance. It was the on chance. Fucking, I'd be... Anyways. Dude, I need to memorize my social security number. And I know that that's a little bit shocking to hear. Most people probably already have it memorized. It's just, I've memorized my credit card information because I've spent enough on microtransactions in the hit video game Genshin Impact. I have not memorized my social security number because Genshin Impact hasn't asked for that yet, which is weird because everyone's like, oh, it's, you know, propaganda from the CCP in order to collect information on you. Okay, well then how come they didn't want my social security number, huh? I was ready to give it. If you were telling me that they were like, oh, by the way, you can get a C6 Kazuha if you just give us your social security number. Sorry, it's their social security number now. That no longer belongs to me. That is public information. You want me to give that up? We're talking C6 Kazuha. He's the cool wind samurai. Oh, Yasuo from League of Legends. Fuck you. He's different. I don't like Yasuo. That's the difference. Mainly because of the mains. Okay, it's true that like the people you see and associate with a certain kind of playstyle are what ruin the champ for everybody. I can never see a Yasuo without thinking that they're like some tryhard who I will never want to fight as long as I may live on this earth. Oh, look at that. The doors change colors based off the champion. I've never noticed that until right now. What does this change for the betterment of society? It does not, but look, I just wanted to share, okay? I thought we were just kind of cool with each other and open with being vulnerable. Sorry, my fault for, you know, being a vulnerable guy on the internet. I guess that I'll just go back to being a tough man, go lift my weight, eat my meat, but not like the Andrew Tate fan style. It's very different from that. We have a lot of options, and it would be nice to know what they were, but if Paimon asked for my social security number, I think I'd punt her. I want to punt her anyways when I'm playing the game, which I know what you're thinking. That is a violent thought that you should not have when you're playing a fun video game. I think genuinely she might be the worst written character in video gaming history. She is Dora the Explorer, and I don't mean that in a wholesome and happy way. I mean it. She tells you things that you already know exclusively. Every time she opens her mouth, she's like, can you tell me where the chocolate is? And you're like, it's right there, Paimon, it's right there. And she's like, should we go to this region? No, Paimon, we don't want to go there. We don't want to go there. We should go to this region. I lose my mind. I don't need, you know, everything to be Kino cinema written for you to try to digest with the boys on a Saturday afternoon, all of you coming up with your own theories and theorems as to what the movie was supposed to mean or something like that. I just need to not be treated like I'm 3. It starts to get a little grating when they ask if I can read this, you know? I think that what it is the way they write Paimon is the way that Solid Snake has conversations with everybody. And it's not good. No offense to Metal Gear fans. I myself do really like the Phantom Pain. I do find myself getting a little bit frustrated that every time Snake talks with anybody, it'll be like this. This is Otacon. Snake, did you find the weapon we gave you? Huh? You gave me a weapon? Yeah, we left it by there. We left it by the entrance. By the entrance, huh? It's like, dude, quit it. I understand. I can follow the story and dialogue. You don't have to. I swear, I promise I'm smart enough to get it. You think I can do a backflip in the shower? I would say I doubt it. In fact, well, actually, I'm gonna doubt it regardless. And here's the reason. If you attempt one with me saying, yeah, I think you can do a backflip, and then get harmed, my ass is so legally viable. I'm not gonna get sued, all right? I've learned a thing or two about not getting sued. He's the huzz to John Wick's. Yeah, he really is. And like, don't get me wrong. The fucked up part is the games are still hype as hell, and I love them. They're the exact level of cheesy I need, but also have enough depth to be very enjoyable from that area too. But like, you know, some of them are, Snake, you gotta strip down to get in here. Huh? Or some of them end in like you 100% the game, so you get, you know, a gay sex scene underneath the box, and you're thinking to yourself, that's a classic Salted Slices bait. No, that's real. That one's real. You can look it up. I mean, it's not well animated, obviously, as in you don't get to see each thrust. You can imagine each one, but that's all dependent on how good your imagination is. So I make no claims to how good that part of it will be. That is completely up to you, not me. All right, what we got? The bean. I would sooner jump off of a balcony, use Talon E off of a balcony. Sorry, League of Legends jokes aren't really funny, especially because like you have to play League of Legends for it, and at that point, who didn't smash Otacon? Sorry, Otacon. Why did I say Otacon? There's a convention that's named Otacon, based off of Otacon's name. It should technically, if you think about it, be Otacon, not Otacon, because he says it's based off the word for otaku, which doesn't make, I know it's probably a localization thing, but otaku it would be Otacon then. It wouldn't be Otacon. So I don't understand how we got there, I guess. Me getting the achievement for entering the Nether in Minecraft. I think it's called How Did We Get Here, but whatever. Okay. Woo, damn. You only need the 100% of the relationship with him to smash. It's rougher. I'm really bad at relationships in video games. I know what you're thinking. You've been doing really good in Persona. Yo, guys, I'm gonna let you in on a secret, and nobody tell the people watching Persona this. Sometimes I do a little bit of acting where I act like I don't know what the right answer is. I always know what the right answer is because I look it up. I don't want to waste our time and not get done the relationships, because only the new relationships that you get by leveling up their actual ranks give you the progression and actually voice acted dialogue, which is what people care about, as opposed to just sitting there eating food with them and neither of us say anything. Then our friendship goes up so that next time we have a chance of getting something. I'm a fraud and a phony and a fake intellectual, so nobody tell anyone watching Persona that, because I don't want to peel back their illusion that Salted Slice is actually just really good at forming human connections. I'm, you know, thrilled that they'd think that, but that's not true. Dude, where the fuck? Ugh. The womb is so big. Meet my girl. Okay. Oh, man. We're lucky because we have Sun still to fully heal us at any given moment. There's the bean. Don't really care. Still. Let's go right side, down one. Have we gone here before? I don't remember being here. Of course we've gone there. Yeah. What we got over here? Okay. We've been here apparently. We've been here apparently. I think I've seen every room. Dude, I keep getting, my phone keeps vibrating. I don't know. I guess I must be the most popular man in the world. Everybody must have so much to say to me. I understand. Look, they probably are messaging, help, doctor, we need your help for heart surgery. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. My real job is that I am a heart surgeon. I do open heart surgery all the time. what can I say? Look, I understand some people call me a hero. I don't like using that word personally. Aren't you a web dev? All right, so we remember the lore. So you're just not gonna let me lie to impress people who might have just clicked onto the stream? Okay, I understand. Fine. Yeah, but web development is kind of like open heart surgery on the internet. If you really get down to the brass tacks about it, I'm kind of an open heart surgeon for websites in many ways. What the fuck? Oh, there's one guy left. I was looking, since my horseman was flying on him, I didn't even notice that there was an enemy there. Yeah, I don't think I want to interface with this room. Okay, they decided to live. Well, you know, I thought that was gonna hit me. How could it have? I'm shockingly bad at video games. You'd think that since it's like my hobby and what I do in my free time, of course we're Costco guys. Of course we know how to not get hit in the body of Isaac. I lied. Never did this stuff. Never touched this stuff. I lied. Playing Isaac, I got quad shot on Azazel. Yo, I hope you enjoy counting to like 1,000,000 before every shot. Yeah, you'll kill everything in one hit, but you've got enough time to watch Oppenheimer between each shot. And that's saying a lot. It's a long movie. That's why I haven't seen it. They simply refuse to make a, cut that has sand cutting videos on the side. You've already been here, Salted Slices? I've been everywhere, man. I've seen the horrors that persist beyond the end of the universe, and I don't know what to do. And it's fucking me up, man. Be great to get that heart up there, but I don't know what to do now. That should be hard. I guess it could be the lard. Either one would be good. I don't think we're gonna get another devil deal. You've already been over here. I've been, like I said, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name, man. And let me tell you, that shit felt so good to get out of the rain. Because they don't tell you this, but in the desert, you can't remember your name, all right? Because there ain't no one for it to give you no name. Advertise Red Dead Redemption 2 with that. I'm telling you, the boomers are gonna lose their mind. They're gonna be like, holy shit, they went and made a good game. Have you seen people playing GTA in front of their grandmas and just telling them that it's real footage? Then they just stab a woman for walking innocently and the grandmas lose their mind. I love gaslighting old people, man. Their brains are already on the way out. Sorry. That's actually just a fucked up thing to say. I don't know where that came from. From me. It came from me. Why would I backpedal at this point? You already don't expect anything from me. Which is how I like to keep it. The lower the expectations, the better my comedy hits. If you expect absolutely nothing from Salted Slices, you will never be disappointed. There must be some room I just haven't checked yet. Is it up? No. Is it... What's this one? The Empress? I mean, I guess it could be helpful for something. I don't know what yet, but... Okay. What's over here? We've been here. Aha! How did I miss this? Well, that's a great question. I don't know the answer to... Dude, don't do this fight. Only because it looks annoying as fuck. Oh, you crush them. You crush them. That doesn't make it enjoyable, okay? It's like in Magic the Gathering when someone's like, oh, but I let you win at the end, so you still had fun. No, man, I just had the most unenjoyable 40 minutes of my life where you did nothing but play cards that are valued retail at $30 each, okay? It's not my cards are at most 10 cents. Because I'm normal and don't have $1 billion to spend on cardboard. What about for the One Piece card game? That's fucking different and we all know it, okay? Everybody knows that the One Piece card game is different from Magic the Gathering. So, like, let's not bring that up. Not to mention, it makes my argument look mad weak. Get the fucking... How many bombs are they gonna do there? That's sick. That's sick. Thank you for putting this here. 2 hearts when we don't have 2 hearts. Succubus can boost my damage, and not to mention, he sucks the fucking bus, man. That's crazy. Do you know what I would have given in elementary school for that? Nothing, because I didn't know what that would have meant. Yo, 0.09 tears up. That's actually huge. I think that now you might not be able to watch all of Oppenheimer, but you might be able to watch, you know, A Few Good Men. Do I know how long A Few Good Men actually is? Nah. I think I've just seen too many war movies. I know that it's probably one of the best ones. I've heard that it's like insanely good and all that kind of stuff. And everybody swears by it being undoubtedly one of the best war movies of all time. A true all-timer in its genre. And I, you know, fully believe that, but look, man, I've seen so many movies where it's just we're behind enemy lines, it's so scary, or they're like, oh man, Washington would never come around here if he knew what we were doing. Yeah, I know. Yep. Can we get something new? And they're like, no, that is the new part. Guys, what are you talking about? We blew our load on the new stuff. Wish I could blow my load. But you know how it is. I'm doing reddit.com/r/nofap, so you know, I gotta really keep up the... Have you ever seen the rules for that, by the way? And I know what you're thinking. There's no shot that there's actual rules for it. There's like a rules channel when you go onto the subreddit, which you will. When you do go onto the subreddit, which I'm sure you will. One of the rules that they had to implement, because people kept, you know, failing the challenge, is you're allowed to, you know, jerk it a little. You just can't finish. I think that I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I froze the room with Necronomicon and I failed the challenge because of it. That run 100% should have won. That was purely a skill issue on my part. Conehead, hard-headed. I'm actually holding R because we also have Curse of the Unknown. I don't feel like look, you already give me every curse in the game. Giving me one more as a sign of disrespect to me is fucked up. Oh, you shouldn't have taken Succubus. I understand where that would be a misconception you could have. Our hearts were already gone from fighting Mom's heart, so those hearts weren't coming back. The misplay there was purely my own fault, and I will atone with my life if I must. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I was talking about NoFap. Oh, you know. When am I not? But yeah, no, one of the rules is like, yeah, you're allowed to just like make sure you don't finish. That's NoFap with edging actually is hard mode. That doesn't make the challenge easier. Or it's not even a challenge. I think it's just supposed to be a lifestyle. It's like keto though. Nobody who starts it sticks to it. It's the hard truth of it. Well, maybe they won't be hard. They're not allowed to, you know, do too much, I guess, so perhaps for them it's not that hard of a truth. I think we'll probably do 1 or 2 more ultra hard attempts for today. I know that it's not the longest stream that I've ever done, but the thing is, I'm coming back after a weekend where I have wrecked my throat, and I feel like I hate those items are both such hot ass. I can't do it. Telepathy for dummies. Just give me a good item at the start, all right? I don't ask for much. The challenge is bullshit. We hold R. I'm sorry. Look, I understand. It's not very cool for me to hold R. We all like when there's a sense of mystery and mystique to the game that you're gamifying away from it. The challenge says, hey, we get a cheat. Buddy, me too. Inner Eye is fun. Strictly bad right now, but it's fun. Virgo, it's an interesting proposition you got for me. Okay, with that being our curse room, we restart. If there was an item in the curse room, I would have been down to keep going. Hey, do they only put spike chests in the curse rooms in this challenge? Just asking for a friend. It just seems erroneous in terms of RNG that I would get it that many times in a row. This is Cursed Eye. I'm going to scream. Okay, Guppy's head. It actually raises an interesting question. Is it good enough? I think depending on the items we get on the first floor, it is absolutely good enough. If the items we get on the first floor give me a hernia, which I think I'm dangerously close to getting, I sit too much. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but I don't know. The other thing that it might be is like, hernias aren't sexually transmitted, right? That sounds stupid, but I just know they have to do with around your ass. So if they are, I'm safe, first of all, but I just know that since you're in the region, it's a potentiality. Dude, I have a hair in my mouth that I can't get out. I'm losing it. Okay. Thank God. See, and the hair was like an inch. It can make all the difference. So don't write me out yet. All right, I've got a lot to go. Specifically, well, let's not get too specific, actually. Okay, I think that we are going to die. I know that also said that when I was 8 years old and came to the realization of fragile mortality for the first time, but this time I mean it. This time it's with more of a, you know, sense of looking back on the life that I have led thus far and where I shall lead it going forward, namely into battle. Good shit, good shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The run is just Guppy's head right now because they don't want to give us any item rooms. Yeah, it happens. We're just on a negative 1,000 lose streak. I'm actually better at playing Tainted Lost than I am playing this character. Or than I am playing, fucking health down. This is a nightmare rotation. Full health. No, I reject the premise of your question. I'm sorry. Look, I have limited time on this world, and I reject that is how I would like to spend it. And what do we have here? Fate's Reward. Oh, Fate's Reward's okay. If we get something in here, I'm down to keep going. Comedically, they gave me absolutely nothing. I understand that it's very funny to do. That one's really bad, and then in here is nothing. Okay. Look, I understand. Again, I apologize that I'm doing this to the challenge and gamifying it as such, but like, I don't know what else to do. I had a run that I should have won, and I think I'm just tilted that I threw it. And I know that, you know, it's unbecoming of a streamer to ever show emotions that are negative. That's weakness. Oh, I'm sorry. But what can I say? I'm a weak, vulnerable, and frail man. Okay. 2 enemy rooms. Play-Doh Cookie could have been okay, but it's just not good enough. Hallowed Ground is definitely not good enough, but if we get something in here that changes my entire month. Well, there is a chance. This is a very fun item. It got Big Allison. I'm holding R because we lost our Devil Deal chance. I'm holding R because the room wasn't right there. I understand and recognize that, you know, it's probably holy water. Fuck you, man. Oh, and not it was. Nah. Look, I'm trying to teach people out here that they have an innate worth, that they should know your worth and don't settle for anything less than what you know you're worth. Amen. Rune bag. I simply do not. Okay. If I started with that run, I would have been so peeved. I know that I should probably be playing until the first boss fight. I think that's what a sensible player would do. I just want to see like Tech X. And then the whole run, I don't even think once. See, Magic Mush was such a dream start, and I threw it away. Now I know how celebrities feel after they threw away their 5 minutes of fame, man. It's not a great feeling. It's not at all. Am I lying back right now? Yeah, I am. Is it possible I'll skip through an item room? It sure is. But brother, I am vibed out. I'm living life the way that you should. Gambling the whole time. Vasculitis is fun, but it requires you to get hurt. Thus, it's very bad here. Cursed Eye, they actually detest my very existence. They think the idea that I have tried to exist is insulting. And I appreciate them for it. Alright. I feel like playing the game now. Say less. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that I really felt like playing the game. Otherwise, you know. Fuck yeah, man. Oh, it feels so good to pop out that MF thing. Which is also what I say when I get home. Got 2020 on the run where you have quad shot? Shooting. He's actually doing some buy one, get one bullshit, man. I don't understand how people have the time for couponing. I know that you can save a lot of money if you coupon very effectively. And I respect and appreciate them for it because that's definitely an amount of dedication I personally do not have. But like, at what point is it not worth the time you're spending? No, I died. Well, you know, it's the thought that counts. But at what point is it like, I've spent 4 hours to save $60? At that point, it's you're getting paid less than minimum wage. Congratulations, your groceries are free. The amount of time you have spent is less than what minimum wage at a job would have earned you. Therefore, I don't think that that's worth it. Now, if it takes them like 10 minutes to save that time, that's fucking huge. If you save $60 in 10 minutes, then all of a sudden, hey, the payment that you're getting, the time is money, is adding up. But I also think it's like a certain level of gamifying life that I don't know if I'm built for. Because, brother, I've got other things to do. Name some? No. No, I feel like this question is made to make me look bad. So I will not be naming any. Let's get supper, see what we got in here. 2 1-cost items. I don't want them. If there was a single 2 cost, I would have taken it on the chance that it was something very good that would have helped our C-sectioning forward. I don't wish for it now. C-section here is, oh, hey, look, I pressed the E key. Me and my me and my big mouth. Oh, you mean the Netflix show? No, that's, look, that show is, I don't understand how it's still existing. I believe that Nick Kroll makes it, correct? I heard some people talking about this comedy specials and all that kind of stuff, so I decided one time I like putting on stand-up on my second monitor. I think it's really, you know, funny and all that kind of stuff. It's how else would I steal bits from you? Not kidding. But I love having stand-up on my second monitor. I think it's really fun content. I think it was probably the only time I had stand-up on my second monitor that I turned off. There are other times I was like, man, I want to turn this off. But I didn't, just because it was better than having absolutely nothing on. That was one of the only times where I was like, you know what? Maybe being alone with my own thoughts would go harder. Maybe that's what I need. Because they had this one bit where he was talking about how, oh, if you pull your cheeks to the side, your fart will be silent. Does that count as a bit? Or is that like, that's just giving away knowledge, which I think most people already have. I understand. I mean, it's kind of, if you watch Big Mouth, right? It is very, I'm not someone to be, obviously, if you've watched any of my content, you know I'm not someone to care too much about humor needs to be highbrow. Nah, I don't think so. Sometimes shit's just funny, and that's the end of it, right? Like, you're in a church, it's silent, someone lets loose the most giga fart of their lives. Sorry, that's objectively funny. I hate to be the one to break it to you. On an objective level, especially because they're sitting in a pew, not only is that ironic because it sounds like poo, but it's gonna reverberate the sound 30 times over because it's on wood. That's just objectively funny. Why do you think the fart reverberate sound effect was used in so many videos for so long? We understand objectively what comedy is. But like, I feel as though Big Mouth does nothing but that kind of humor. And sure, I'm sure it's fine for an episode or two. But when people go, I love the show, I gotta question, what the fuck, what are they watching that I'm not? I wish that I could enjoy it, because apparently it's gonna have 30 billion seasons and just never end. I just find no enjoyment in it. And it sucks, because, again, I'm sure that if you like it, you like it, you know? There's gotta be something there, but that something is not for me. I wonder what it looks like. Oh, it's just a little flying fist. That's fun. Hate this. Hate this shit for me. Okay, that one's gonna shoot out first. Now that one's gonna shoot out. And we're chilling. Would be nice to get a little fist flying. Whew. But yeah, also I was at my friend's place. I got to show, my little brother was watching Hunter x Hunter. And he stopped at what is inarguably one of the best episodes of the entire series. So it was so sick to be able to just watch that episode again. I mean, I know like you can go watch an episode again whenever you want. Yeah, but look, I'm not just gonna go watch it for no reason, okay? Granted, there was one time in middle school where I would go on the, you can tell what kind of shape my body was, which is to say circular, because I would go onto the treadmill and watch anime fight scenes to hype me up so I'd keep running. So that was pretty sick. Probably a peak moment in my life, when I'll look back on and think, oh yeah, I definitely was him from the start. They call me Laufey the way I was like that from the start. I actually do not know how the artist's name is pronounced. I believe it is Laufey. I saw one interview with her where she said that's more how it's supposed to be pronounced. And the only reason I remember is because I was like, holy shit, Luffy, I love One Piece. No, are the two one for one verbatim the same? No, but they're close enough that the mistake could actually happen. Maybe. Stay away from me. Stay away from me, you nice individuals. Oh, we got that. Oh, fuck me. We've got to keep this fucker off us. Okay, okay. Big. As long as he doesn't hop too much, I'm feeling safe. I didn't know how he was going to land there. I didn't think he was small enough to make it through there. I was too afraid to figure it out, honestly. Fucker. Don't ever do whatever that was ever again while you're near me or otherwise. What we got here? HP up. It gives us a heal, so honestly, I'll take it. We should have Pin here also. Yep, there he is. The way he's getting sent around goes nuts. Holy. I don't think that knockout drops works that well with C-section, as in whatever is going on here is not intended, for sure. It's like watching GTA, someone slingshotting when they went onto the, what was it? You go onto the swing set, drive a car there, and then just slingshot a billion feet in the air. That's probably banned on every roleplay server because it's not realistic enough. I understand that like it can be very appealing to watch roleplay because then streamers get to act like they have a real job for once. It's pretty fun. Okay. Wooden spoon, speed up. That shit always, I think it's the closest I've ever come to having, as the kids would say, the ick. Watching someone go, oh yeah, I love GTA roleplay because I can act like a delivery guy. I get it. The jobs, you know, in real life, we could talk about how delivery jobs are jobs for peasants. They're unskilled labor. We should never pay people for just doing delivery. And then when you go on GTA, it's like, oh boy, I want to do something that actually matters, so I'll be a delivery person. No one wants to roleplay, you know, a tax financier because they don't do anything. It is wild how delivery drivers are treated, because it's like, oh, that's unskilled labor. You know, they don't deserve to get paid much. Those fuckers, if they couldn't DoorDash for one day, would start itching, you know, scratching at themselves. They're addicts, man. They can't take it. All they know how to do is eat a hot chip, DoorDash food, and lie. But, like... Also, did you see? There was this one lady who assaulted a Chipotle worker. Like, she threw her burrito bowl or whatever it was in her face because she wasn't making it right or something along those lines. And so she had a court-ordered punishment to work at Chipotle. Hey, that's not a punishment. First of all, I understand that you're being like, you have to see how tough it is to work there. You have just punished the workers so much harder. Do you know how much I would be upset if this absolute nut job walked into my place of work, threw a burrito bowl in my face, and then a judge said, hey, she's gonna be your new co-worker? I'd be like, no, the fuck she isn't. Nope. Who's training her? Not me. No shot, it's me. Now, if they're just going to put her up front with no training and let her have a panic attack, all right, I'm fine with that. Oh, that's cruel and unusual. So is throwing a burrito bowl in someone's face. Well, we can't do an eye for an eye. Yeah, but sometimes, look, I think we could. But also, it's so insane that they're saying, oh, by the way, the worst punishment we could think of is having to work your job. Damn. That would make me feel like I'm so justified for complaining about my job. If the court themselves are like, your job is absolutely a punishment to work. You have to interact with people on the daily who think, you know, they're right all the time. The customer is always right is the worst saying of all time, and I think it has done irreparable damage to people's psyche and minds. You can't walk into a place and take a shit on the floor. Why would I bring that up? Well, because if I'm always right, then I'm allowed to do that because I think I should be allowed to. Oh, yeah. All of a sudden, that argument falls apart real quick. The customer is oft-times wrong, actually. More often than not, the customer is wrong. And I don't want to be, you know, the bearer of bad news there. I'm sure there's some people out there who are like, no, I'm right. You're the issue. Sorry. The second you walk out, the employees are making fun of you behind your back if you ask them anything. Especially, dude, when people treat retail workers as though they're just autonomous NPCs walking around. I hate that shit so much. It does not happen as much, I'd imagine, with people who are younger, right? But I'll watch old people walk up to someone, like let's say they're at Home Depot. They just walk up and they go, 2x4s. Okay, great. Awesome. Glad we had this conversation. Get out of my face. I have nothing to tell you. What about 2x4s? Are they your favorite? Do you want to eat one? I don't understand. You wondering what they're made of? Wood, generally. Thanks for checking. All right, see you around. Very happy you took this random inventory on me. I think if someone did that to me, what would I do? I don't know. That's why I couldn't work retail, though. People irritate me too much when they're even slightly rude. And that's, you know, probably a personal fault that I should acknowledge and have more compassion and tolerance towards my fellow man. But the reason I don't have compassion and tolerance towards them is because I see them acting intolerant. And I'm like, fuck you, man. You have started this, you know, not loving thy neighbor shit, so I'm gonna finish it 100%. Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on. And if you think you didn't ride in on a horse, I hate to break it to you, your car's got horsepower. I didn't want to be the one to, you know, be the bearer of bad news. That horsepower is at least at one point based off of horses. Now, do I know precisely how horsepower works? I don't, but if I imagined it's like how many horses it would take to match the speed you're going, which doesn't make sense because some stuff's 160 horsepower or something like that. This engine's 160 horsepower. I think 160 horses in one body would be able to outrace it, probably. I mean, I'm not certain, but like if you compounded their strength all the way, which I imagine is what you do, because otherwise what's the point? Oh, hey, a planetarium. Wow. Adam Sandler, what are you doing here? It's actually Disney Channel's best crossover by far, and it's not even close. I have no clue why he was on Jesse at all, but it's how I imagine him in real life. He just spawns in places and is like, hey guys, it's me, Adam Sandler. Like, holy shit, the water boy, it's you, Happy Gilmore, and other, you know, the wedding singer. I'm only thinking of the ones that I know people said were good. I mean, there are other ones that people said were good. Which ones? A lot of people like Billy Madison, right? I think. I don't know. I've seen shockingly little Adam Sandler movies. I did see Grown Ups when I was a kid, and so thus I thought it was one of the funniest movies in the world. If I were to watch it now, what would my take be? It probably would not hit the same. I think that it was just one of the first movies I saw that had swearing in it. Well, I don't even know if it had swearing, but it had like some crass humor. And that's what I need. I did see, there was one movie I watched, which was, I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a great movie, but it sure was something. And it was Hubie Halloween, starring Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi. It had Cameron Boyce, Peyton List. Those are only ones you know if you're a Disney Channel kind of guy, though. You would not know either of them otherwise. Cameron Boyce was also on Descendants. I know that, which was it was a weird Disney Channel. It was like the villains of the famous Disney things, of the famous Disney villain, or sorry, the kids of famous Disney villains. And that was what it was all about. It was a team drama. I feel like they were trying to capitalize on Monster High, but without working there, I'd never truly know what the conversations were like. They didn't release those to the public. More classified than the 6 people on the Epstein list, I think. They really had to keep that one under wraps, lest the public knows the rationale behind why we got Descendants. But yeah, and then the only reason I remember him so well is because, you know, he was one of the people who, I believe it was a stroke he had, but I'm not 100% sure. All I know is he passed like tragically young, insanely so. In fact, Jesse was barely finished as a show, and that was like his, well, it wasn't his sitcom, but he was one of the 4 kids on it. Not the other channel that does dubs for stuff. But anyways, it was one of those, so I mean, he probably had a decently bright future. I mean, I guess I can't really tell. Not obviously because he's gone, but more because with Disney Channel, the child stars, you never know. The amount of pressure we put onto children who perform to entertain other children is kind of nuts. And it's fucked up because I wanted to be a child star too. I went to an audition for Nickelodeon. They did not accept me. In fact, all they were doing was saying that They tried to sell me on acting classes, which might have... It was either a sign that they saw a possible potential in me being a child star, but they wanted me to do acting classes so that I'd know what I was doing better. Or it meant they were like, this guy's so ass that we have to send him to these classes lest... Like, if he wants to have any sliver of a chance at making it in. I don't know what the rationale behind it was. All I know is that I didn't accept it because after they said that, I lost all motivation because I didn't instantly get the gratification I needed. What we got here? Cactus guy is okay. I'd rather have jar of flies. So let's roll this. And now it is Kane's other eye. I mean, you know what? It's actually not bad because it shoots out more fetuses. In fact, since the fetuses home in, it's very strong. It's one of the only times I'll say it's very strong. Normally, it's pretty not good. But yeah, so what did I, going way back, what did I think of Hubie Halloween? Look, I mean, it's kind of a fun movie to turn off your brain and watch, but I don't think that if you were going to sit down and watch it by yourself, I would prescribe you psychiatric help. If you're watching it with someone because you don't know what to turn on and you're like, this is all reliable. I know Adam Sandler. He'll do the funny voice. Then you turn it on and his main character does the funny voice the whole time and you're like, fuck yeah. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I've been looking for. It's the SpongeBob scene where he finally flips the patty. Finally, that's what we were waiting for. Okay. What you got for me? Oh. Wait on another stomp. Should be coming soon. That shit was insanely fast. I should have been moving the entire time. I recognize and reconcile with, the fact that it is probably mine own fault. Very hard to get in C-section damage here, actually, just due to the fact that the boss works the way that it does. Because a C-section does best with its tick rate and damage over time. I don't think that one hit me at all. If I die here with C-section, I don't know if I think I might just be cooked. I mean, granted, I've been out the game for a minute, okay? It does exclusively love fucking me, though. I won't lie. It keeps giving us champions that are designed anti our build. I'm sure that that's bad luck, but it feels so much worse when it has happened like 3 or 4 times already today. Again, purely RNG, we're rolling the dice poorly. I know. Gambling is a skill, and apparently I'm lacking in it. But I wish that we would get... It's like, because like there, I didn't even get any damage because the tick rate just didn't happen to pop there. Okay. Fuck you for that. Nice little cheat, man. Nice cheating damage. Okay, that was big damage. We just got to keep that going. Please, please, please. One more. One more after that. Okay. Scary world in which we live. It feels as though we have to do something. Does this help us at all? No, I picked the worst one by far. And I know I can't teleport out. The idea, though, is with C-section, I should be good to just kind of play a little safe. And stay in the game. Whew. Granted, our damage sucks ass. I don't think we've gotten really any damage upgrades. Looking at our items, hold on. Yeah, I'm not noticing a single damage upgrade. That part of it is definitely unlucky, but what do I gain from complaining about it? The game's not going to give me a damage upgrade because I asked nicely, all right? This is the real world. You're playing a video game about a crying child in a basement who's already dead. Okay, yeah, I guess it's arguably not the real world. I suppose that when you put it that way, I do sound insane for calling it the real world. But what you don't understand also is, see, Overwatch banned someone for using the word fuck. They said that kind of language has no place in Overwatch. What are you talking about? Cole Cassidy has something on his belt that is an abbreviation for badass motherfucker. What are you talking about? You can't say that. This your game, one of your characters, his whole shtick. Okay, well, really good job there from my... Awesome. That sucks. A big old fat one. We're probably gonna die here, I won't lie. I mean, live and let die, as it were. Because we just got unlucky by our own quote-unquote ally. In that moment, he was feeling more like Imagine Dragons, my enemy. E. You know what I mean? Dude, when my friend was driving, he was playing from his playlist. He's one of those people who never tweaks his playlist. Very similar to me. That was the most insane jump I've ever seen. All right, I think I'm just washed tonight. I won't lie. We'll give it one final attempt. Once we get a Q4 item off rip. Oh, that's unrealistic. I understand it's unrealistic, but it's who we are. Anyways, he's one of those people who never really edits his playlist. Not to say that I'm out there constantly editing it. I also don't edit mine too much. It's very rare that I remove a song. You'd have to really slight me as a song to get removed from my playlist. But we got Ghost Buddy and A Quarter. They hate me because they ain't me. So he was skipping through his songs. Dude, I heard the opening note to Enemy by Imagine Dragons. I don't think I've ever felt so activated, man. It was every neuron in my brain connected in that moment, and I actually just pointed at the radio. And I was like, holy shit. It's real. The hammer. He's real. Dudes, take my picture. Y'all fuck with regular show? Y'all know regular show? Know a little Mordecai, a little Rigby? I fuck with regular show. I fuck with regular show heavily. This show is so funny. It's like actually criminally funny, especially when you consider that it's just supposed to be like a kid's cartoon. I mean, I understand that, you know, some people get very upset when you say things like that. Cartoons aren't just for kids. No, obviously they aren't, but like this one was designed for kids, okay? Also, don't ever... This is a bad faith argument. I understand that I'm already making them out to be the bad guy here. But don't ever tell me that cartoons are just for kids. Or aren't just for kids, and then go, Bluey is actually healing my inner child. You are my least favorite person for that. Cartoons aren't just for kids. I watch the one that's made for preschoolers. Okay, well, look, I hate to break it to you. Oh, it portrays such a healthy family dynamic. I'm sure it does. If you don't have a kid and you're watching it, sorry, we're getting our hammers. The town is rallying together. I hate to break it to you. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of cartoons, especially, you know, those made for kids. I love Regular Show. I love Adventure Time. I love essentially all the ones that I saw when I was a kid, right? I can still go back and watch them. I love Chowder. Chowder's such a real one, man. That one's actually so funny. It consistently makes me laugh. The writers were so... It's such a proof that you don't necessarily need... Oh, wait, hold on. Key blocks can be opened with bombs now. So now bombs are key. How about that? But it's such a testament to how well you can still write jokes while limiting yourself to being, you know, more on the family friendly side. I've never seen a Bluey clip. So maybe I'm out of, you know, I'm out of my element here talking about it. I don't feel like that one is written for everybody to enjoy. That's all I'll say. I feel as though it is written for a very select kind of person to enjoy, which is a child. I know that that's apparently a hot take in the Bluey community. I recognize that it probably does show very healthy family dynamics. Sure, there are other shows that do that. Like, just watch, look, if you want something that shows off a healthy but flawed family, which is probably more realistic, right? Because no family is perfect. We're all human beings learning and growing on this rock as we go around staring at the eclipse whenever it shows up. You can just watch, like, maybe Bob's Burgers, at least the early seasons. I don't know anything about the later seasons because I stopped watching, but I fucked with the early seasons pretty heavily. I thought they were so funny. That one bit from the pilot with the counting toothpicks makes me laugh insanely consistently. I think it's a very funny joke. And hey, you don't gotta be Necronomicon. We don't care about. Get me out. Get me out. Okay. What we got here? Book of Revelations. We fucks with Book of Revelations. But let's check what the last one is, because what if it's Satanic Bible? Get me the fuck out of here, man. They can't. I'm locked. I'm locked. Come on. No, come on, man. Just get me the fuck out of here. Okay. Good shit. Why is he jumping again? Well, because, like, Book of Shadows, I'm not bombing for. Sorry, I'm not. I won't go to the comedy club and bomb just for that. Here we padlock it open, take Book of Revelations, and pop it. Now we have consistent soul heart generation. That's the reason I decided to stick with this build. We also will be getting some kind of either Meat Boy or Bandage Girl finished by the time we're done the run. Just because we're using Book of Revelations, that should guarantee a spawn of... Well, no, because every boss will be double trouble. So I don't know if they would let that happen. Every boss that can be double trouble will be double trouble. I don't know how many can. I'm not that big of a nerd, unfortunately. I know. We all thought I was. Me, most of all. What the fuck is he doing? Why is he chasing after the fly so hard, man? Holy shit, he wanted a bite. I was about to say, I wonder what item we're gonna get. No, I don't. It was fucking ball of bandages. Duke of Flies is, according to IGM, one of the hardest bosses in the game. So if I can do this hitless, I mean... Oh, baby. Big lost fly damage. Unfortunate that that is true. I really wish it weren't. What we got going on in here? We have consistent soul heart generation. I'm down to fucking go all in. Okay. What are the odds the last item gives me back a heart? Slim, don't do it. I'm doing it. Yeah. Okay. You threw the run. I view it a different way. I tossed the run. There was no throwing. It was just a light tossing. More, I was hoping for a hard carry. Proptosis? Proptosis is good. We do have to get up close, though. And getting up close is very scary because that opens us up to getting damage. Getting damage is very bad because we can't heal our hearts. I hope that you're following along. This will be on the midterm. Man, I'm so happy that I'm not in school anymore. Midterms were just so stressful. And for what? What do they actually determine? I mean, I guess, you know, someone going to Harvard right now who's in the law program is like, hey, fuck you. Yeah. They determine a lot. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess when you do real jobs, they matter. But like... or real college stuff, they matter. Not saying that the other ones are fake. I'm just saying that a lot of college courses that I've heard about my friends taking. Then again, I guess it's because me and my friends looked up a lot of comp sci stuff in our free time. Yeah, we're really cool, by the way, if you can't tell. We like slay all of the women with our massive peens, by the way, if you couldn't tell. So whenever there was comp sci related quizzes or whatever, we'd be like, what the fuck is the point, man? It's actually too easy. But I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who are struggling with it, so I guess it's not fair because we did put in external work preemptively, therefore easing the process for us a bit. I'm saying that, by the way, the spill your guts item, actually, it's not that bad. Okay, it's fucking horrible. I hate this item. Did you see the way it made him move? He's not moving normal. Little Steven? Yeah, they would never give me Steven. Damn, if we got normal Steven, that would have been huge because that's just a damage upgrade. Flat damage upgrades. Don't know if anybody's ever told you this before. First of all, you look lovely tonight. Second of all, they're very good, actually. You want to know what I should start doing? By the way, I am kidding. Let me make this known first. This is a joke. Haha. I should start saying whenever there's a lull in my conversation, I don't know what I'm about to bring up next. And I'm kind of, you know, fishing at the bottom of my mind for what I'm going to say next. By the way, you walk directly into that salted slices. You should definitely atone. Maybe get killed with hammers for that one. Yeah, I understand. Why is that so on your mind? I don't know. I just think it's such a funny idea. People just gruesomely... It's actually such a horrible way to want to punish somebody. Just take a hammer and beat that. It'd be like saying, mods, grab your screwdrivers. We're doing a stabbing. But... I should start doing whenever there's any kind of lull or downtime. Just hit it with a, hey guys, make sure you, fuck me, dude. Fuck me in my taut, tight little ass. It's okay. It's not that small, by the way. It's kind of huge. I should start just saying, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and if you're on Twitch, make sure you hit the follow button. It really helps support the channel. And now that would turn into the only thing I say on stream, because if I was doing it every time there was a lull, there would be a lull, and thus instead of thinking I'd go, oh, it's time to say that, it's time to do the plug. It does seem to work though. It's crazy. I think that There's something in the human mind when you get told what to do, you're like, all right, I'll do it. Because there's some channels that I watch all the time and I never subscribe to them. They just show up in my recommended, which is generally how I use YouTube. My subscription feed is a complete mess compared to my actual recommended thing. There are people I'm subscribed to I haven't probably watched in over 5-10 years, and I'm still subbed to them because I never go to the subscription side of the site. I just trust the algorithm to, you know, recommend me whatever they want. Yo, Suds, what's good? But like, I'm just kind of like a slave to the algorithm at that point, and I will listen to whatever it says. Holy shit, I thought I was gonna get hit there. We are currently doing the challenge Ultrahard. Now, what is this challenge all about? Essentially, it's just like a do you hate yourself litmus test. And the answer for me is yes. But yeah, no, I'm just kind of a slave to whatever the algorithm tells me I like. They'll pop up a Mark Rober video, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I've watched him before. He's pretty chill. Then I watch the whole video, and I go, yeah, that's what really well put together. All right, I'll see him when he uploads in 6 more months. Because he's one of those dudes, he goes on crazy hiatuses, man. Do I have a raid notification? I don't think so. I don't know if you guys... I think it pops up in Twitch chat. I mean, I guess it doesn't pop up on YouTube, so to YouTube I just look like I'm schizo, but I think that happens a lot. Parasite's really good. Now, what are we hoping for aside from it? Fuck, I don't know. Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm hoping for, I guess, just any Q4 item. I know that that's, you know, a little generic thing to hope for. I need a break. You've gotten so many breaks. You had C-section and you lost the run. I'm not trying to, you know, say that it wasn't my fault, but I am just trying to say that it wasn't me when I lost. I know it looked like it was me, but it wasn't me. I closed my eyes because I got scared of losing, so the fact that I lost was not actually my fault. I didn't even see it happen, frankly. And don't call me Shirley and other things. Damn. There's one of my friend's Xbox names. It was like I can't remember how he abbreviated it because I don't think... It was either already taken or the gamer tag didn't fit. I don't know. But he had the don't call me Shirley as his name. And everyone would always say it. And I don't think either of us knew what the original was from, which is Airplane, by the way, if you don't know. And if you say what's Airplane, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the stream. I understand that not everybody was alive, and it's a very formative movie for a lot of the comedy styles that I believe have shaped the internet coming forward as we know it. So your homework, should you choose to accept it, is to watch all of Airplane. Absolutely banger movie filled with nothing but absurdist comedy, but absurdist comedy and wordplay, and it's very good, I think. Obviously, you know, you might start it up and go, oh, but it's not a 1080p. Look, I understand. All right, movies made before you were born are scary to watch. But so how did they lose a heart but still have 100% devil chance? Did I do something dumb this run? I'll say probably. I tend to do that a lot. It's because thinking is like lame and cringe, but not thinking and rushing headlong at the problem is really sick. Like, that's pog. Also, I need somebody to like humble me. I've been thinking so hard about starting a new Genshin account for stream. Can somebody please tell me that no one will watch it so that I don't have to start one? I know what you look. I might do Star Rail instead. I don't know. I mean, Star Rail is probably, it's more likely than one I'd enjoy on stream, only because Genshin, I played so much of the story. Star Rail, I have only played the original launch of the game, and then whenever Blade released, I played Blade's stuff. Then I went back recently for Sparkle. Why did I get Sparkle? I don't know. She was insane. Okay, I have a type, and it's people who would actually stab me to death. And I don't mean in like some kind of, like, there would be no safe where I would just die, okay? That's my type, and I accept that. Male or female. That's why do you think I also got Blade? Oh, that and Gamblers. But that's projection, I think. That's projection because they're living the life I wish I was. No, I'm just kidding. I've gambled a couple times, and as it turns out, when I lose money, I get a little bit sad, which is why I like gambling games, because it's so fun to gamble, but losing money sucks so much. And I know you can win money. We can go into the gambling logical fallacy jokes and all that kind of stuff, but ultimately, like, the Satanic Bible is insanely good. I said you can play Candy Crush and I was still tuning to the stream. Yes! I've been thinking of doing a Clash Royale brain nourishment stream where I've got 30,000 other things popped up on the sidelines. But also, don't tell me that when I'm talking about playing a game that heavily has gambling in it. Didn't we just talk about how I hate gambling? The first thing I do, first day of Genshin stream, spending $400 on rolls. We're getting a C6 of whoever's out currently. Sorry, hate to do it, but I don't hate to do it at all. Who am I kidding? We just play Xiangling. We just play Xiangling, Xingqiu, Raiden, and Bennett. And we do it for all of time, and then we'd go, wow, this rotation was so easy. Oh, was it? What'd you use? National team and a Hyper Bloom team. Oh, wow, so original. Daring today, aren't we? This means nothing to people who don't play the game, and I'm happy for you that it means nothing. That means you're healthy. That means your mind is pure. You are one of the few cleansed and nourished on this earth. I mean, I guess you also probably wouldn't... Even if you played the game casually, there's a good chance you wouldn't know about the meta team comps, because why would you be looking them up? Which is fair. I mean, like, it's probably more fun and enjoyable if you come up with your own team comps. My thing is, so one of the team comps I ran the most often, and I know that we're talking about Genshin Impact, which is truly the kiss of death for a stream. At this point, you might as well tune out, all right? The interesting part is done. No, but my... favorite character was/is Tartaglia, aka Child. I don't like calling him Child because there is, you know, a very certain connotation that exists with Genshin Impact players and children. He is fully grown, by the way. His name, it's just codename Child. Well, actually, yeah, codename Child, other codename Tartaglia, real name Ajax. Yeah, that's right. I know his fucking lore. He was my favorite character. Him and Arataki numero uno Ito. But I wanted to run him ever since I got him. So I would run him with Xiangling on the team, even though all of the meta players were saying at the time when he first released, don't run him with Xiangling because Xiangling steals all of the Vaporize procs. Vaporize being one of the strongest reactions in the game. You guys wouldn't fucking believe what happened after that. All of the players were like, yo, running Child with Xiangling is one of the best team comps in the game because you can make sure Xiangling always vaporizes. I was doing that shit from the moment I got Child, mainly because I didn't know who else to run him with. And so, like, it's a little unfair to take as though I've done any of the calculations. Look, if I open up Excel, I'll probably cry myself to sleep. All right, I'll look at all the spreadsheets and go, nah, I shouldn't be here. This isn't for me. But still, I was on one. I knew. And still know. It happens to me a lot. And I think I'm just naturally good at guessing what's strong without crunching numbers. I know that sounds like a flex, but I mean it as... You know those kinds of characters who are failing upwards? That's kind of how I view myself a lot of the times in terms of like coming up with strategies and all that kind of stuff. I'll do something because I'm like, this could work pretty well and it's funny. And then eventually somebody's like, holy shit, this actually does work really well. And then they do the calculations to prove it and people believe them. If I were to say it, no one would believe me. And I don't take that as an insult. I don't do any of the calculations or work to make people believe me. I just go, haha, let's slap characters I like together. And it ends up working. And I think it's because innately, when you play a lot of games like roguelikes and all that kind of stuff, your brain starts to get wired to look for things like synergies. Because that's what you do in a roguelike. You want to get your synergies popping, otherwise your run can't go anywhere. And it innately warps the psychology of your brain slightly, not to be like, I'm the smartest man in the world. No, it's more you kind of get warped into thinking what works well with other things, because in a roguelike, if you don't work well with other things, you're going to go back to the main menu screen a lot. And I know that that's rich coming from someone who's done nothing but die for 2.5 hours. Can we not bring that up? It hasn't been 2.5 hours, by the way. It's been 2 hours, 12 minutes. I bet you feel like a real fool right about that. I'm sure I'd feel like a real fool if I said that. No, but, yeah, so I think that that's kind of where any theorizing in my brain comes from. Is just because I play roguelikes. I get used to thinking, oh shit, what works with what? And then that's how it goes from there. Because a lot of people, I saw people posting when Genshin was at its peak popularity, which could be now, honestly. I've just kind of fallen out of the community, therefore I have no clue what's popular right now. I'm sure if I went to any kind of anime convention, everybody would still be cosplaying Genshin characters. In fact, I went to one and my boss also went to it. And while he was there, he kept asking me like, wait, but because he knows that I'm a little bit more current with anime, as he's more an old head for anime, but still loves being at the convention because the vibe, the art. How'd I say artists like that? The fuck? The artists, all that kind of stuff. The sense of community brought about by it. So he was always asking me like, wait, but who's that character from? And it was always Genshin Impact. The answer was consistently Genshin Impact. And it makes sense, right? Everybody knows it. Cosplays are obviously fun when, you know, you love the character you're cosplaying. It's even more fun when people walk up to you and go, that's so cool that your X character I know. That makes it infinitely more fun, because then you get dialogues with people and people compliment you more. People are way less likely to compliment your cosplay if you're playing, or if you're cosplaying someone they haven't heard of. Even if it looks really good, they'd have no basis for if it looks good, aside from it currently looks good to me. Now, the last convention I went to, one cosplay, it was so insanely good, I had to get a picture of it. Now, did I walk up to them and ask? No, I have this little thing called social anxiety. I know you can tell by the way that I stream and scream into the microphone for 3 hours. Yeah, well, fuck you, all right? It's very different once you're in person. The second that I have to talk to someone in real life, I crumble and fold as though I am origami. The cosplay they were doing, it was of a Korok from Tears of the Kingdom. They had the backpack and everything, and if they would crouch down, it would look like they were actually just the Korok with a backpack. This shouldn't be little Chad, because I'm going to... That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, guys. Relax. It's okay. I thought it changed it into an item from the Devil Deal pool, and I can tell you right now that I know that item is not in the Devil Deal pool. All right, Lil Chad is not a Devil Deal item. He's actually just a guy. That is not Devil Deal material. He's just a homie sitting there. But yeah, it was such a sick cosplay, man. It was probably my favorite one of the entire convention. A lot of the Genshin cosplays, and no offense to the people who do them, you can tell they just ordered a like suit off of the internet and put it on. And the reason I say no offense to them is because that's still sick. It's still people getting to see a character they like. I just always prefer to see people who at least handcraft part of it, you know? You don't have to make the whole thing from scratch. Oh, I spent the last 30 years on that. Why did I pick that up? Oh my God, why did I pick that up? Oh, eating a burger with no honey mustard. My fault. Oh, that was just stupid. That was, my brain stopped functioning. One more attempt. Actually, hold on. Let me check to see if anybody has messaged me. Cool. Yes, I have one more in me. Okay. Pull up the one picture. Basketball. I got one more in me. And if I don't win it in this attempt, bro, I can't do a third stream in a row of Ultrahard. I think that I'll lose it. If I don't get it this attempt, Ultrahard is getting shelved for a while, and we're going back to doing normal runs for a bit. I understand that, you know, no, it's such good content. I'm restarting. I got hit on floor 1. I'm restarting. That was not the one more. Watch this. We go until we get a item room right next to us. That'll be the one more. And I'm feeling it, This is an item room because it's going to have the best item in the game in it. Egad. Dude, that was one of the words on one of the minis. I think it was 2 days ago. I believe it was 2 days ago. I'm not starting with glaucoma. It makes my screen darker. And when my screen is my only source of light in my room, and I look like a gamer gremlin goblin, I can't keep that, man. They can't know I'm rocking with this. But yeah, a couple days ago, egad. was one of the words for the New York Times mini. I wish they'd give you the actual crossword for free. Like, are you... Well, it might even be free, but as far as I'm concerned, it isn't. It's... Maybe you just have to sign in to get the real crossword. That's absolutely more work than I'm willing to put in for your daily dulls. I don't think you... I click them just to, like, have a momentary respite. Also... to the person in charge of making the dulls, specifically the connections. I understand that's not necessarily a dull because his name doesn't end in dull. I beseech you, stop doing those stupid ass categories. Everybody hates them, okay? If anybody tells you you like them, they like them, they're being nice. That are things like, oh, if you look at it, they're all of the starts of their words are days of the week. It'll be like, I don't know. I can't even think of it. That was one that was recent though. And those ones always piss me off. I'm fine with some lateral thinking in my word puzzle game. I get that that's all well and good. It feels like a cop-out to have a multifaceted lateral thinking like that, where it's, okay, so you have to ignore the fact that this word is indeed a word and only look at an arbitrary set number of letters from them. And then from that arbitrary set number of letters from each of these words, you can form a connection from there. No, that's not a real connection. That's like a, fuck, we don't have anything else. Oh, hey, thanks for stopping by in the YouTube chat. Okay, I'm going to restart. I know that, oh, but you said one more. You don't recognize what one more really means. You and I are not the same. One more in a gaming sense is we go until we win. Apple trick or treat. Apple is a huge get actually. Into a chest. Once we get a key, we come back here, open that. That's Cricket's head. Cricket's head has since been removed from the actual chest pool. Well, look at you, Poindexter. Also, we won't even be opening it. So place your bets on what it is. We will not find out. All right, his AI is going crazy. He's gone rogue. We need John Connor immediately. Oh my God, he's seen Terminator. No, it's just like, look, it's pop culture enough that you know it, okay? Even if you don't know it, you know it. It's like if someone said RoboCop and you went, who? Sorry, you're the one who's wrong there, okay? You don't have to have seen it, but you should at least know him. Now, am I gonna be someone who's like, you should see it? No, because there's a lot of classic movies I haven't seen either. But don't be one of those people. Oh, I'll stay. There's another one. Well, one more. Don't be one of those people who, if somebody brings up a classic movie and spoils it, you go, dude, I haven't seen it. Okay, you don't care though. I hate when people are like, you just spoiled RoboCop for me. I'm sorry, that's a movie that's iconic enough. If you wanted to see it, you would have seen it. The fact that you haven't is completely dead or heels. No, it's not that bad. If we get, it's actually pretty good, especially because we can get Tech X, and then it becomes one of the best ones. I forgot the pink one shoots, and he shot perfectly to hit me, man. He shot through the heart, and you should be dead and buried. Sorry, that was me speaking to Margaret Thatcher. Okay, no, that's bullshit. I'm so ass at video games. That didn't happen. Group amnesia. Hold on. Cool. Hey guys, here we are playing some Binding of Isaac today. you love to see it. I don't feel like fighting that room. I know that you might say your tolerance for Isaac seems to be at a little bit of a low right now. Yeah, I didn't think it would be. I think it's just that this challenge does things to me. Bloody Gust sucks ass in this challenge. It's simply very bad, so I'm going to reroll. Now, we do have a library. Some people say a library. I think both are fine. I actually think little dialect things like that are so interesting. Because, I don't know, it's weird to see how, okay, that's absolutely horrible and atrocious, and honestly, it couldn't have been worse for me. Because it drops no hearts and has drained us of what little we had. That's chill, though. I think that, you know, it's unfair of me to think I deserve anything in this life. I'm just gonna hold R. I know that there was the library. The reason I am holding R is we got hematemicist. It's just now. No. Come on, one decent start. I would count this as a decent start. This is it. The apocalypse. Whoa. No, but this is going to be, if any. Oh wait, what the fuck? There's an item room to the right. When did you get here? Waiting for them to play Gangnam Style? What the fuck? Tooth and nail. View it as in every now and then there's a small, slight chance that we block damage. Do not rely on it. I almost punched my monitor. That's not good. That's not healthy. That can't be a good sign. I think I might have to talk to my therapist about that one. I wound up a Y oughta 1940s punch for that, man. Yo, how's it going, man? Okay, Ow. Okay. I'm giving a master class on what not to do. I'm going to hold R. But you had a decent start. You don't understand. I think that I've lost my mind. I feel like, you remember in Rugrats when the dad was in the kitchen and just like eating pudding at 3 a.m.? Bro, that is my ass right now. I am eating pudding at 3 a.m. I have lost all control of my life. D1, what will it be? That means nothing. Duplicates a random pickup. Duplicated pickups may not be identical to the original. Okay. Aha. Okay, now we're on to something. Dark Bomb is one of the best items in the game, and in this challenge where hearts are not able to drop, he's even better. Did you pick up? It was a little bit sarcastic. Could you pick up on my sarcasm? I understand that it was like, you know, it was pretty good, but I was actually being sarcastic. I didn't mean it. But the thing is, Soul of the Lost doesn't matter. So if we can duplicate it, I don't have that many souls unlocked. So if it always gives us another soul, Explosivo is very good. A little bit scary, but very good. So we should be able to get all of the Soul of Lilith guys over and over and over again, which to me sounds absolutely busted. We'll have like 30 demon babies by the end of the run. D1, way better than I thought. When I first saw it, I went, who cares? It's not even good. It doesn't even, like, you know, do the dishes or anything like that. Okay, he ran through a wall. I understand. I do that too. I want me that bad as well. Full health is amazing. Drop this, duplicate a random pickup. Okay, now you've given me algiz. I'll be the judge of that. I mean, I haven't gooned in a while, but perhaps I shall. Yo, also, over the weekend, I gotta take my friends to this one place that I've been loving going to, and they all approved of it. Oh, brother, there's no greater feeling of power than recommending a place to go eat, and everyone goes, damn, this is actually delicious. I gotta come back here. I feel unstoppable. The power courses through me. Is that one gif of Vision looking down as his power? I don't remember. Look, Marvel kind of cooked, okay? Let's be honest with each other. Call a spade where we see it. Nobody's been watching the recent Marvel stuff. So I don't remember which Marvel one it is, because Vision, as far as I'm concerned, is recent Marvel. And I know it's like, but that was Avengers. Well, you know. Okay. Question mark. Oh no, we got Curse of the Law. Is that what you expect me to say? I don't give a shit, man. As soon as we show them a song and they put it in their main playlist, oh baby. I'm not even gonna lie, that shit's better than cocaine. I mean, I haven't tried cocaine, but I'd imagine. Because everyone who has cocaine says like, oh, I get so jittery. I only get giddy, not jittery, you know? Not when I do cocaine, when someone... But it sucks, because, okay. My little brother is a true music connoisseur, right? Like, he's a giant music head. He goes to so many different concerts, bands, all that kind of stuff. But the issue is, he's a Shazam kid. What do I mean by that? Every time I play a song for him, he'll Shazam it and add it to his playlist, but won't tell me that he's added it to his playlist. I want the credit. I want the finder's fee, brother. I'm trying to, you know, get a little bit of credit here. But yeah, no, he is a true, okay, I think I'm just gonna like die horribly and let my life end abruptly, you know? They call me Kurt Cobain. So he is a true, like, he loves all of the classic kind of metal, 80s and 90s rock, all that kind of stuff. So our music tastes are pretty different. I'm essentially AJR, but too good for AJR, which is to say, I hate AJR's music. Why? Well, my ears work. So I'm kidding. I do not like AJR's music, but I think somebody who is a fan of AJR's music would fuck with a lot of my playlist. Does this cause me great turmoil and distress? Not really, because there's like, I don't like them, but I'm not actively out here every day preying on their downfall. I'm not like, man, if only their tour bus would blow up. And I know you're saying no one's like that. You'd be surprised. There are a lot of like extra haters out there, and I respect it, man. I gotta respect the grind of hating on something that hard. It's a true power move and dedication to the cause. Hating is a full-time job that doesn't get the credit it deserves. We are on half a heart, and I feel a little bit afraid. Do I feel so afraid that like, oh no, it's so over? Nah, because I know how to dodge. I just generally have been choosing not to this run. And I think that I've got to quit that shit. See, like there, that's how you dodge. I hope everyone was taking notes. Now we just play from over here, hit him with a singular bomb, play from over here, hit him with one of those, and they don't even recognize that they're never mind. He dodged the explosion. Holy shit. He looked away, put on his sunglasses, one of the following. It's up to you to choose which. What even started the cool guys don't look at explosions trope? Was it just kind of like a in the writer's room, they didn't know what to do, and they were like, well, it'd look really cool if that was behind them. And we have no other way to, you know, generate cool factor right now. All right, drop this. Do you want it? Another Soul of the Lost? I understand. Look, oh, cool. What a shop to give me. Just say that you hate me. It hurts less when you just say it outright. When I have to infer it, you know, I'd start to think, oh, maybe he doesn't hate me. Maybe I'm overthinking. No, you just hate me, and that's okay, but say it, please. I missed one of my item rooms on the last floor, didn't I? No, I'm stupid as hell. The D1 is my other item. I'm like, I only have Explosivo and my boss items, and then Dark Bomb I got from the Lilith Soul. This doesn't make any sense. It makes complete and perfect sense. And that's why it didn't make sense to me. Because I don't want to say dumb. I'm trying to put myself up. That's what my therapist said I had to do. I'm kidding. I can't afford therapy. Not when saying we ball is so free. All right. It's a good thing that I decided to use this here. Seeing as you're so funny lying there. Now I'm lying on the cold, hard ground. You know, it's a little Taylor Swift song. I understand not everyone out there is a Swiftie like me. Oh, name some of her other songs. I mean, I can probably name a lot of them that are popular. If you're like, can you name any of Taylor's versions? No, I don't know what the fucking difference is, okay? All I know is that everybody who's a Swiftie puts Taylor's version in their name. So I don't even know if that's actually a thing she does for her songs, or if it's just like, if you're a fan of her, you call yourself Taylor's version, which I don't think is true, by the way. She didn't write you. I don't want to, you know, break the news to them. They seem very invested, and I'm not here to rain on their parade or anything, but now Soul of the Lost, it can be really nice, especially for this challenge where hearts are at such a premium. Being able to get a holy mantle for one room is nuts. So I definitely see value in keeping it around. And I think it's our highest value target for D1. Runes plus other things could equal Dagaz, could equal Soul of Lilith. I mean, it could just be a lot. And very little could be bad with it. What the fuck? Wait, they keep the bomb on them when they hop. Sucks for them, man. They do not get the Monstro treatment. Okay, duplicate this. See, Soul of Isaac is interesting because we can't see our items anyways. So what value does it serve to me? For what could equal the value of a human soul? You know what I'm saying? Tears Up, great. Yeah, it was a little Full Metal Alchemist reference. Yeah, I got a question for anyone who actually has seen Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood or Brotherhood and the original. That's the very important thing here. Which one did you prefer? And I'm not asking this as someone who's like, I don't know which one to start with. I've seen both of them. But I want to know which one, like, that people vibe with, because everyone talks about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood being one of the best ones of all time. Yeah, Brotherhood. Okay. I think that Brotherhood's really good. I tried both, but I don't like either. I think that's valid, man. And so many people are gonna, you gotta hide yourself though. You gotta go into like witness protection program if that's your take. Because some people are gonna hate you for that take. All right. So I'm just letting you know right now fairly. Now, do I prefer the original? I think I prefer the animation of the original, but it's rough. There's some things that I way prefer. Yeah, the original ending is very abrupt. I agree. But I think that, and even though it's a very kind of sad ending that some could argue doesn't fit the theming that well, I could definitely see it not fitting the theming that well. I prefer the kind of more somber and sad ending. Even though it was rushed, and I do feel as though it left. I'm trying not to give away the ending for anybody who hasn't seen it. I know it's like, if you haven't seen it at this point, you probably don't care. That's really true, but still, I don't know. Not everyone has all the time in the world for everything. So I will keep it a little. Now you can tell the ending was rushed by the fact that they did a movie to try and, you know, explain a little bit more. I am wife and son, but your channel's cool. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoy. Sometimes when I talk, it's funny. And then other times I go off about anybody else not able to watch Oppenheimer because they don't stimulate your attention enough. By which I mean there's no like Subway Surfers gameplay in the corner. I think anime in general has that issue of being very long. Now you want to know my favorite anime, and it is still long. I recommend heavily Hunter x Hunter. What's the main issue with the show? The show doesn't really have an ending. Now, if you watch the 2011 one, which is the one you should watch, because it's just more complete than the 1991, it is very self-contained, but it could absolutely leave you wanting more. The way it ends is, I think, really good, but I wanted to see more of the world by the time it was over. I was like, holy shit, this guy. And the greatest thing about Hunter x Hunter is the first arc, the Hunter exam. You can tell right then and there how much you're gonna like the show, because it's got a lot of the comedy that the show will kind of use to, you know, help you get attached to the characters and all that kind of stuff, as well as the action plus all that kind of shit. And it's so, I love the Hunter exam. The fact that one of the first things the show does as an obstacle is all of the characters literally just have to run. It's cardio. First of all, they know how to connect with an anime fan for sure. That's absolutely understanding your clientele, going, holy shit, you wanna know what terrify them? But they had to do a ton of running. And they're right. No, but it's so good. I love that show so much. It was one of the only anime I put my little brother on watching. Pretty much, if I showed him an anime, it was almost always a shonen. And I know there's some, you know, haters out there of shonen saying how it's not deep enough and all that. I understand that, you know, it's not necessarily the deepest of all time. It is a lot of he punched a bad guy for friendship. That's true. But the thing is, people understand it very easily, and it's just very fun to watch. And that matters a lot. Not everything can be the bear. With that said, Hunter x Hunter actually has some awesome theming also. And when I think through the arcs, I find it hard to find an arc I didn't like. Because let's go through the arcs real quick, right? We start out, there's the Hunter exam. Hunter exam, fuck with it heavy. I love kind of tournament arcs and all that kind of thing. It's not necessarily a tournament arc as much as it is an examination. Surprise, surprise, it's called the exam. Okay, fair enough. You know what? I probably could have phrased that better, but that one's sick. Then after that, you get to Heaven's Arena. Heaven's Arena, fuck with heavy. Because you know how I said I like tournament arcs? Guess what? That's a tournament arc. So what's after Heaven's Arena? After Heaven's Arena, I believe is York New. York New is probably, it's in contention for my favorite arc of the entire series, only because it focuses on my boy Kurapika. Kurapika is such a good character. He fucks so hard, man. I love that character's design so much. Then after that, we get to Greed Island. Greed Island is arguably the other one that would be my favorite arc of the entire show. And they're back-to-back bangers. After Greed Island, I believe you go into Chimera Ant, which is the longest one of the show. A lot of people's favorite, not mine personally. I'm not saying it's bad by any means. It has amazing characters, amazing side characters, all that stuff. But like, yeah, there are a lot of little baby arcs in between. I was mainly going over the primary arcs there, because Heaven's Arena has to be one of the primary arcs. I know it's a little shorter compared to the other primary arcs, but it does go over the power system in the show, which is Nen. It goes over all of that there, so I count it as one of the main arcs. I don't know how other people count all of the arcs, but where the fuck is the final guy? Hello? I have to play that one game, Charlie. We gotta, where the fuck is, he just died. Okay, sick. Yeah, but the Zoldyck family baby arc is sick as hell because it has one of my favorite scenes from the entire, well, it also has, hold on. Let me pull up a picture of what it has. This is my favorite shot of the entire anime. Bro, this shot makes me laugh every time. Hold on, let me pull this up for you. It's so funny. There's a reaction shot, and it's just, oh, it's so beautiful. Wait, where is it? Uh-oh. I just downloaded it. What? Wait, where did it put it? Oh, it's probably in, no, it's not in there. Yeah, I have no clue where it is. But okay. Just look up Leorio Hunter x Hunter, and you will see the, it is a photorealistic. Just, well, it's not photorealistic, but you know in SpongeBob when they do those close-up shots? It would, it's essentially one of those just with his face up close. And it's so funny, man. Every time I see it, I laugh so hard. I don't think it's intended to be that funny, but man, it makes me lose it every time. Yo, Inazuma 11 goes hard. I haven't actually watched any of the show, but man, the game is fun as hell. Here, does not duplicate troll bombs. How about that? Power levels also lead to people arguing about shows constantly, and it's very funny to watch because people have to come up with such absurd scenarios in order to make their favorite character win. They'll be like, okay, who's winning, Goku or my favorite anime character? But let's all assume that Goku isn't a Saiyan and can't use any of his transformations, also isn't able to use Ki. Who wins in that situation? Okay, yeah, well, now that you've cut off all of Goku's abilities, I'd say, and all he knows now is his martial arts, yeah, you probably dumpster him. Oh, you know what? Let's Soul of Isaac this. Black Bean, 2 don't touch. It's not really good, but hey, it's something. Damn. Well, that's that. We now no longer have our constant soul generation. I didn't think that through. The thing is, what you'll come to know and love about me is I try not to think things through. Thinking is cringe. Yeah, I saw this one person who was like, who would win this fight, Luffy or Goku, assuming that Goku doesn't know how to use martial arts and can't use Ki. Oh, okay, yeah, I think Luffy probably wins that one then. I don't even think, they're not even so different in power level that you had to nerf him like that. Like, at all. My favorite anime characters of all time, though, are probably anime characters who fail upwards. It's constantly the funniest, and that's not even true just for anime characters. It's my favorite trope in general. Characters who just be doing shit and it works out are consistently the funniest characters. Examples? All right, in One Piece, you got Buggy the Clown. He is... From the moment you meet him, he doesn't win a single fight, and yet he is consistently considered insanely powerful in the show. There's also, if you watch One Punch Man, there's King. It's just such a good bit to have someone who doesn't do anything and keeps getting away with everything. Wait, hold on. Beats Goku after he does the Phantom Troop. True. Assuming Goku gets a little tattoo, he wins. I hope that the One Piece right after they find whatever it is. And please let. I know that this is not a popular take. I want the one. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna finish this one bit and then I'm gonna end stream for today. I know I probably could keep going. I promised other people that I'd talk with them because I haven't talked with them in ages, and you know, I'm finally home again. But this is my honest One Piece take, and it's not a popular one. I really want the One Piece to be the friends they made along the way. And the only reason I say that is people would get so mad on the internet if after 1,800 episodes, Luffy turns around, looks his friends in the eyes, and goes, "You guys are my real treasure." That shit would be so funny. It's no, Oda said it's not gonna happen because people would lose their minds, but I think it would be really funny, and isn't that what matters the most? Anyways, I'm going to be live tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing either Gigantic or, let's not lie, I want to play Gigantic. I want to play another shooter. I just kind of want to shoot stuff. But thank you guys so much for coming by. And then on day after that, fuck if I know. I don't have a coherent schedule, man. I just click go live when I wish to. It's pretty much just the after work special. So thank you guys so much for coming out. It was kind of a sick stream today. A lot of people showing up, and I loved to see it. So thank you guys so much for showing up, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully.